I'm already bored of waiting for it, so we're just gonna get going fucking immediately, because why the fuck not? Alright. Hello,
That
it's you. Hello.
is me.
What's up? This is the worst intro ever. It was just me
Sure, I
like,
won't be able to see stream for a second.
it was like, oh yeah, this is the intro. That was my intro. Fucking class. My intros are never good, to be fair, so not
Jesus Christ, just let it die and move on.
fine.
We need to take this intro behind the shed and
Shoot it in the back of the head, yeah. Yeah.
Look at the rabbit's intro.
What? Oh right.
I said look at
yeah,
the
yeah,
rabbit.
yeah. Tell
think
me
that's
about the
a-
rabbits. Yeah, Wolfie, I remember because
Whatever.
you got the jab. You lucky bitch.
I got two in case you were
Congratulations,
wondering.
Dempy. You want to know how many I have? I have
None.
0. It's a sad existence.
If you're gonna be a baby about it, it's
Fucking. I'm not.
stupid
I'm not a
corona
baby.
catcher. I'm not a baby.
I'm not a baby. Fuck
Not
you.
a baby, not even a little.
How dare you? Just
Yeah,
because.
Wolfie. I do know how it took you a minute to get your arm in a sleeve. Now what happened? Did you have to get it out?
Jesus Christ. This is the most
Oh my
interesting
God.
story ever.
Mine wasn't that bad.
Was your arm just like fully like and like lethargic? That's the word.
It seems to be what she's saying. She did use the word flop.
I forgot to turn the music back on. There we go.
Oh yeah, I was like, this is a. Oh, thank God.
I turn it off for the intro.
Serious. Why did you pick your left arm? They let me pick. For those of you
I bet we're not
listening, which
allowed
is
to pick.
none, Wolfie is left-handed.
What are you saying, Debbie?
They asked me which arm I wanted to get this shot in, and I am not left-handed, much like Inigo Montoya, so I chose my left arm in which to take
Is that
the
a
shot.
Princess Bride reference?
Of course it was.
I still
I
never
love that
seen
movie.
it.
I watched it the other night in one of my
Yeah.
groups with people, and it was fun.
You have
It is a
groups of
lovely
people?
movie.
What's that like? Again, not
It's great.
vaccinated.
No, not in real life, online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this wouldn't change
Yeah, I could
whether
do
or not I'd gotten the shot. I don't have groups of friends IRL.
Yeah, I do. Admittedly.
Oh, how nice for you.
But I don't
And
see
you
him
can't even see
IRL.
him.
I don't see him IRL. I appear to have spilt something on my
Wolfie.
desk and I have no idea what it is.
It would have taken like 2 seconds to turn a chair around. Like, they can deal. You're too nice. I would have been like,
Wolfie,
excuse me?
Wolfie didn't go, can you have it in my other arm? I'll just be in a bunch
She's
of
like, I didn't want to
silly
be
bullshit.
a bother.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my God.
That's the most you thing I've ever heard in my life. I didn't want to bother them. Yeah.
I would Karen out.
They're not doing
them.
21-year-olds yet. So, still here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they're doing
Sucks.
25 to 30 at the moment. Wolfie would know since, she got it.
She was 25, 30.
Yes, I'm aware of her age. But I imagine it was a group like that. It is your line, by the way.
I was waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
I've literally shut up like 3 times already.
Uh-oh.
What?
My fucking audio chugged.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I said, oh no, I'm sorry, and was met with total silence.
Oh no.
It's like, oh dear, I've crossed a line today. What do I do for her voice? So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I love how you're like, what do I do for a voice and then do it perfectly? It's like, of course it was going to be fine. Jesus.
Aw, you're making me blush.
Hold on. What's Phoenix's? It's just my voice. I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all.
You sound so surprised. You're like, oh my God, ooh, how do I do this voice?
I don't remember.
I think she was
seen her
serious.
in a while.
And sexy. The victim was murdered in
Like
2 different places at the
classy.
same time.
Mm.
She's a nice lady.
Hello.
Oh, hello, girlfriend.
Hello.
And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
I'm wearing a scarf today.
Lana, are you saged?
Like how she's
No.
wearing a
Oh, it's a good way to
I'm
wear a
wearing
scarf.
I'm actually wearing it at the front though. That's all.
Cool. Lana!
I was clicking it.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
So
Over
how you doing?
It's hot out, huh?
Yeah. What are you? How do I talk to women? I only knew how to talk to men.
I love her little shoulder thingy. They're so beautiful.
What, you mean the pauldrons?
Lana's so beautiful. They're not pauldrons.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Epaulets?
I'm pretty sure they're pauldrons.
Pauldrons are like a knight thing or an armor thing.
Yeah, exactly, but it applies
but these
to
are similar, so
two.
they have the word Paul in them. Look, I was right about Codopia.
Shut up!
I'm pretty sure I'm right about this.
For anyone watching these back, I want to make it clear. Between streams, I watched.
First of all, I can't believe you're sticking with us.
I watched one of the earlier episodes of it, and Dempsey straight up corrects me, and I
you're wrong.
completely ignored it. Yeah, it's Codopia. You're right. Well, I bet we're both wrong. I bet if like the devs came to us, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. He's on his phone, like not making eye contact. He just doesn't know how to talk to her.
He occasionally just really quietly goes, "Hee Miles," and then keeps texting. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
Oh.
Me and Mia, you see.
Yeah. All night study sessions. Lots of studying
Being
went on.
Intellectual
Studying notes.
Anatomy. I was like, my sister is so cool. And heterosexual. Just like me, Emma is heterosexual.
Also heterosexual.
Into the heterosexual Miles Edgeworth.
What would cause me? Well, to be fair, I think Emma is. I'm pretty sure Emma's bisexual.
Oh my god, they were dorm mates.
They were dorm mates.
It says Mr. Wright suspects the police are clueless.
The police of poison. Only we can, you know the bit. I'm not going to go any further with it.
Lana really said ACAB. Just kidding. I figured much, so I struck a plea bargain.
Oh my god. Not a plea bargain.
Plea bargain?
Plea bargain?
What do you mean by that? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. I didn't think so. We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder...
I'm in a weird state of mind today, so it's like... Yeah.
You are. They wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But...
Cross tomorrow! Don't tell me you...
And I don't have anyone to go with! Wow, wow, wow!
I need someone to drive me!
The prom is tomorrow, and I'll have no body to go
Lana makes
with.
a lot of pauses in her text boxes.
She sure does.
Much to my regret.
Because she's a slow-speaking whammon.
I'm as much in the dark about this as they are.
What the fuck are you doing?
You said she was slow speaking.
That wasn't slower.
It wasn't?
It was just with a voice.
Everything feels slow right now.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
Miss Sky, are you saged?
What?
That's crazy.
Not at all.
No. Never. Whenever I do a fuckboy voice, I slip into Lang.
Well, he is a fuckboy.
Yes, well, that's why, yeah.
He's a beautiful fuckboy. Lang is a fuck man.
I was saying this to you the other day, I think. But, like, I love how within, like, 10 minutes of knowing Lang, we already had his vibe down. Because
Exactly.
he comes on screen and, like,
Look at him.
I was telling Wolfie.
He takes off his head crab sunglasses.
Yeah, you immediately shout, like, we're all 10s here. In response to something you said. We found
Lang is
trace
an 11.
evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. She's like, oh, me? No.
She's so beautiful.
How could anyone like me?
She's like, Mia, go to your room later. Oh,
that's
I have to give this some
the face
consideration.
when Mia's. That's the face when Mia's like, hey, you want to hang
Do you
out
want
and
to
like
study
get
together? I know.
study together? And she's like, huh?
Lesbian.
What? Why would she want to
Oh,
study with me?
hang out.
Yeah.
Could this be the start of something new? And then the sweet acoustic cover of Kiss, Kiss,
Okay.
Fall in Love.
All right. Dempsey, we
What
can't
kind of
write an
trace
entire fan
evidence?
fiction.
I don't remember the rest of the Oron High School Host Club theme song.
Well, you know I don't.
Ooh, Oron, except it's all Mia's.
You know I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I think you should watch Oron.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Don't be a dick about it. It's a
Don't
good
be
show.
dick,
I wouldn't
no.
recommend you something I thought you would hate.
You're never a dick to me, Dempsey. You're right.
I'm just saying. I don't recommend you things with the expectation you'll hate them. I do this out of the goodness of my heart.
All you do is give.
All I do is give. And this is the thanks I get.
I want to get a compilation going of every time we reference all I do is give. Because it always comes up our most stuck up
My
moments.
favorite completely tone deaf
Yeah.
thing to say. What kind of trace evidence? Jesus.
Busting fingerprints to be exact, Commissioner. Ooh,
Shit, my internet.
but she's got the
This is
face. She's got
Oh, hello.
the
Lana.
I'm angry,
Oh,
but
she's
I'm not
disappointed
showing
in me.
it. It's a micro expression.
But I could maybe make it up to her somehow.
That's the trump card I have up my sleeve. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? She's like, I
Wolfie
will
is correct.
fucking murder you if you
And
do
she
something
says that
wrong.
Oron
No, I know, she's mentioned
was
it to
way
me
ahead of
before.
its time with LGBT stuff. Just saying.
I just don't like anime.
It's rare in a lot of anime and/or media.
I don't like anime.
Well, you're entitled to your shitty opinions, but that doesn't mean they're good or valid,
Uh-huh.
or that you're entitled to them.
Uh-huh. Real solid argument, Debs.
Friendship ended with Ashley. Now
No.
anime is my best friend.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. Anime will always
Does
be good for me.
anime say nice things to you? Does anime have
Absolutely. It
fun
wouldn't
chats
exist
about
without
excrement
anime.
with you?
No,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
I could never replace you.
You better
Do what
not.
you have to do, Mr. Right. Wolfie, incidentally, that thing you said, I made a Cards Against Humanity card, kind of like that. I can't wait for you guys. Look at the stance Phoenix takes every time. He's leaning at Miles. He's like, hey,
If-
babe,
Here's
you
the
ready
thing.
for another round?
If Phoenix Wright was animated properly, do you think Phoenix would have gay hands?
What do you mean? Oh, yaoi hands.
No, not yaoi hands, gay hands.
Oh, okay.
They're a form of gesturing in media where they just kind of gesture in a bit of a gay way. They're called gay hands. They're a thing, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mean limp wrist?
I don't exactly know what constitutes gay hands because I only ever see
I don't
gifs.
exactly know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to say it.
Limp wrists. Yeah. Like a fucking T-Rex.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I can't
Maybe I don't watch
explain
enough
it to
gay
you.
things.
It's just,
Oh, that's convenience.
well, I don't know how.
Just if you know.
It's just the way they gesture gay hands. It's a thing.
Well, I'm assuming you don't mean jazz hands.
No.
Okay.
That's like
Miles.
No, it's more like gesturing and like
He's
just
like tapping his
conversation.
fingers all provocatively.
I don't fucking know. Okay.
Well, then why would you
I
bring
will
it up?
send you it later.
Okay, shit.
I'll probably forget.
That was. Don't swim in the deep end, Sonny, if you're not ready.
You know fucking what? Say your line and I'm going to find this and send it to you.
I was not destined for the trial, Miss Lana Sky. I'm sorry. These old eyes aren't what they used to be.
Here we go. Yep.
How? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Hey, Miles.
Prosecution is...
Look at him! He's like, my boyfriend's in court today. Oh my god. He's so cute.
Maybe this is just a
Anyway.
thing on Tumblr.
Hmm?
I can't find an official description.
Okay. I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
Oh no, yeah, it's what Wolfie's talking about. I wasn't looking at chat.
Then, no. Not from Phoenix.
I was going to
That's my
say
thought.
Phoenix or Miles. Just like in the way that they gesture.
Who would from this clavier?
Well, yeah, obviously
Clavier
Clavier.
fucking would.
There's no way that Clavier wouldn't do that. You know, like...
He's a cutie.
Have you always
Can't wait
said
to
it
get to his name.
Clavier?
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I don't think we know what any of them are supposed to be, but I've always said it
Well,
Clavier.
he's German. I have two, but he's German, so
Yeah,
I think it
well,
would be clavier.
That's why I think it's Clavier, because it's via...
Wolfie! Wolfie knows
V-I-E-R
German.
is via, like fear,
Okay,
which is
see,
for...
Wolfie's saying I'm right. Once again!
No,
about how
she's saying
something is
I'm
wrong.
right! It's Clavier,
No!
not
I said
Clavier.
clavier.
No, you said Clavier, not Clavier.
It's Leviosa. Not Leviosa.
You said it as
I
like
can't hear
one...
the fucking difference.
You said it as like one syllable, like Clavier, like as in via ring, whereas I said via, like enunciating the E because you
The way
enunciate
Wolfie
the
is
second
spelling it,
letter in German things. So you say Clavier instead of This is a pointless conversation.
the way Wolfie has spelled it would lead me to believe that I was in fact correct.
See? That-
Wolfie's not even talking about the same.
No, she's
fucking-
saying that I said it right.
Are we arguing about the first or the last syllable?
Oh, the last syllable.
Then,
However you say,
fucking way!
however you say clav is fine.
I literally said it as one fucking thing.
You said it slightly differently.
You can't gaslight me about the
I'm
words
not
that I say.
gaslighting you. You said it with EE, whereas I said it with IE in German
I'm
pronunciation.
going to fly to England and strangle you.
Should we move on?
Yes, move on.
Oh my god, Dempsey, I'm sorry.
Okay, Wolfie, how was I supposed to fucking know that when you didn't capitalize any of it the first time?
Oh,
Now I've
dear.
looked like a fool in front of all these people.
You do not look like a fool. If anything,
It is because of you.
if anything, I look like an anal douchebag.
Shut up. I'm like in tears.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
bullying me.
I'm not.
My Bloody Mary would never talk back to me. Guess I'm gonna have to give it some kisses.
Uh-huh. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor. You know the anime
I'm screaming, Wolfie.
voice actor?
You're not.
You know
Yes.
the anime voice actor of Edgeworth.
I haven't watched that video yet. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
did want to though.
No, it's absolutely fine. I
Okay.
don't care. It's he's been doing like little like stream things, and like you know how he has the most like warm laugh in the universe.
No, but I believe you.
What? Well, he does.
I do bet Miles has
He,
a great
he has
laugh.
the sort of Edgeworth laugh. You know from the bloopers when Edgeworth laughs.
No, I don't remember the bloopers super well. I remember Phoenix's and it was super
All right.
funny.
Well, regardless, it's just you get more of that warm laugh. And be like, He's got a good laugh, basically.
Cute.
Yet the victim,
Oh my god, Miles
Bruce
is so
Goodman,
dreamy.
was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, you're the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Not the only
I'm
body
sorry,
to
did
end
anyone
up in the
ask
trunk
you?
of Mr. Edgeworth's car. He locked me in when I said something stupid.
Oh my god. No, Miles as an abusive boyfriend would be
No,
terrible.
not like that, as in like,
Oh, okay.
he was in
Like
there
the kinky
anyway,
thing?
like, this'll be kinky, and then
Oh,
he said
and Miles
something
just didn't
stupid,
look.
and Miles was like, okay.
Oh, it would be funnier if Miles just didn't look the whole time.
The context,
Messed up.
the context was
I forgot to
something
read
I didn't
Vance's
think
line. I
about.
forgot it was me.
Oh, it is you, isn't it? I read it.
So good.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe that the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. He's like choked
Whoopee.
up. He's choked up and a little nervous because he's been like disciplined.
Oh, poor guy. Wolfie just said in chat, my dad locked me in the car and sent me through a car wash alone as a kid without telling me.
Yeah, Wolfie's
I'm
told me
just
that story.
That's terrible, but I'm just picturing the car like getting more and more distant, the muffled little scream disappearing into like the churning soap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's really funny.
It's like the kid looking looking outside the burning building, like, see that?
I'm sorry, I would have hated that if I was a kid. It's like that Vine, which is really mean, where the guy, like, you know, he has his little sister or cousin in the car, and he like hits the button to make the convertible start glowing, and he's closing.
It's gonna eat
and he's
you.
like, "Uh-oh, it's gonna get you!" And she starts flipping out. That's evil. I don't like it when people are mean to kids for vines.
Yeah.
But it was really funny.
There's another one that is very funny, even though it's a bit mean to the kid, which is the sled one, where it's like, "Come on, get on." That's a little more innocent, though. They're like, "Come on, get on the sled. Come on, I promise it won't move." And every time he moves it, and then just cuts to him and is like, "Number one, dad."
So mean.
He at least makes fun of himself for it. Like, yeah.
Well, I absolutely hate bugs, so like this vine is extra evil to me, but it's where the guy, like, I think he either has or is pretending to have a spider, and he's like going to hand it to the little girl. But the thing that's funny is she's very polite about it, so instead of like going, "No," she just goes, "No thank you, no thank you, no thank you," and it's really sad, but it's really funny. It's also traumatizing because, again, people have done that to me and I hate it, but she was very cute. Anyway, sorry, it was yammering.
Yeah,
now that's what set Mr. Edgeworth apart.
We got through
about... so on top of things, and Phoenix is like, "Ha, you think?" That's a good one, Emma.
Why are you laughing
he
so much?
He fucking wishes.
Why are you laughing so much?
In his fucking dreams.
No! Right! Why am I getting so aroused? What is that?
Damn it!
Damn it! We've gone through.
Embarrassed I get.
About 10 lines.
The tighter my suit becomes. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. Hey, whatever, let's just have a show.
This is the 5th case. I checked out 2 ago.
I'm really sleepy today. Today is a crime. Mr. Edgeworth, you might call it. You think you are so funny.
I do.
You're such a fucking asshole.
I am.
Calm down, you're not that funny.
It's not.
Stop! I'm gonna mute you.
It's not what I said. It's not what I did. It's how you reacted that made me laugh. That's what. Okay.
Stop. You're like.
You should have seen what I did with Wolfie on that Stardew stream.
We share one brain cell, and neither of us have it right now.
You're so right.
This is the dumbest
This is-
fucking conversation I have ever had in my entire
Stop making
life.
me laugh! I can't.
Weird.
I've never laughed like this
We're
before. That's a
stupid
new
people.
one. I laugh a lot of different ways. I've never gone.
I guess that was your died man. Chill out!
I think you've just
You're freaking me out.
opened the laugh gate, and I need to close it again, like a lock in a river. You don't really know about locks, do you? They're more of an
Oh,
English thing.
yes, I fucking do. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. If anything, I know the most about locks.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. There are locks.
You're like, have you ever heard of locks and keys? Are you? Unless you're talking about like salmon locks, which
What-
is delicious.
What's a lock in your context, Demps?
Well, you said you had to close a gate with a lock for your laughter, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like a padlock. Come on, it's not that unusual
No.
a connection to make.
I meant a lock, which is it's a in rivers. Basically, there are higher and lower levels, and they're like these big walls to
Oh.
raise and lower the water, so you can continue on a canal boat.
Oh, like in Zelda.
Sure.
I didn't know that's what that was called. No, they are in Zelda.
No, I believe you. I haven't played
I'm
it
not
though.
crazy.
No, I believe
I'm
you.
not crazy.
I haven't played it, so I'm saying
You
sure.
gotta believe me.
I believe you. I do. I just haven't seen it, so I'm like, sure, I hope that's right. This is the fucking best and worst stream we've ever done.
I'm scared.
It's my boy.
I'm really
It's my life.
scared. Then go. Shit.
I will. For its worst
Please.
witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
Miles, are you okay?
I'm fine.
The suspect in the so-called murder. So-called murderer. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright.
Oh god.
Hello. Hello there, everyone. I'm back.
You don't fuck with the mouse.
You better not. You'll get these
Wolfie.
hands.
Believe me, you're not the only one who feels dumber since the conversation started. You'll get these hands.
Yeah, you'll get
Uh-huh.
these hands if you fucking step to me. Will
Jesus Christ.
the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes,
Pack it up,
sir.
pack it in.
I am Officer
Let me begin.
Meekin, sir. My occupation is
I came to win.
that would be the murderer, sir. No, I am going to strangle you.
Case closed? Shit. So you're telling us you're a professional killer. Imagine being such a thing as professional killers.
This
An ace
fucking
attorney,
shit.
no less. That is like a Stan Smith
grotesque.
chin.
Yeah. Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I never kill anyone, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, what we'd like to hear
Sir.
from you is
I'm what you call part of the younger generation, sir. I'm a
I know how to
Zoomer.
floss and everything.
I'm a Zoomer. I understand TikTok, and I can do all the dances. A person whose action... That's all I know about Zoomer culture. A person who...
You are a Zoomer.
No, I'm
You
not.
are
I'm
Zoomer culture.
I'm Gen Z, I believe.
But there's a fucking difference.
I believe Gen Z is 1995 till 2005. It's like
Yeah.
late... It's like...
Zoomer
Mille-
or Gen Z. I thought.
Millennials are those who were at a
Alpha.
decent age through the millennium.
My sister is like me and my sister are kind of on the cusp. but
Zoomers
she,
are a
like,
different thing.
My sister is a year.
It's a
My
different
sister is
thing.
a year.
Oh, no.
My sister is a year older than me, but she insists she's a millennial and then complains about Gen Z people, and I'm like, dude, you is one. What the heck?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's very silly.
I thought they were separate things.
No, Fuck!
Oh.
Dempy was only right about something.
No, you know what I'm
again.
thinking of? I'm thinking of Generation
I
Alpha.
said alpha. I
Oh.
said alpha.
I'm sorry.
And you didn't listen to me again!
I'm sorry, Dempsey.
Oh my god. Do you think maybe there should be some self-reflecting you do? You think maybe you should change your behavior and show me a little goddamn respect? Do you think maybe that's the case?
I'm sorry.
Because I'm only right!
Oh my god! Jesus Christ, Dempsey.
Told you never to say those things!
I didn't know that. I generally thought
Get in
Zoomers.
your corner!
I generally thought that Zoomers were after
No.
Generation Z.
That's where the nickname Doomers comes from too, is because Gen
Right.
Z people are a little
The downers.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like party nihilism.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
It.
I thought Zoomers was colloquially for Generation Alpha.
No. Why?
I don't fucking know. Okay.
The
I
Baby
don't know why
Shark
I say these
generation.
things. Do you know that there's a Baby Shark show and it keeps advertising?
Did you know
it
there's
to
a
me?
baby shark? There's a Baby Shark cereal.
That's what I meant. Oh
You
no!
said a show.
I thought you meant cereal as
What
in like
the
TV
fuck?
cereal. Have you never heard that?
Cereal and television are different
No,
things.
no,
I'd like to
right.
take the
No,
time to say.
No, TV cereal. Like
Ugh, you know what? I saw Girl Scout cookie cereal and it was Thin Mint cereal. That is nasty.
that does sound nasty.
I would have loved it as a kid. I can't do sugar cereal anymore though. It's except Frosted Flakes occasionally. Those are bomb.
Oh ho!
But
Oh boy!
was that your Tony the Tiger impression?
Oh boy! Yes. What's the problem?
They're great.
They
Michelle.
are. Michelle.
Great. Look, it's a tiger.
I'm the new mascot
my number.
for Frosted
no.
Flakes. They
Seems
said
like
they
a
wanted a
fuckboy guy.
black presence. Let's move on.
Okay.
A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir.
Officer Megan.
I'm a helpless little boy. It's your line.
Why are you... Wolfie, what are you doing?
What is she doing?
You just donated to me.
Aw, Wolfie.
You should... Stop that.
She said it's for our. She's donating to Cure Stupid.
Yeah.
You're gonna be donating a long time, dude, with us.
Wolfie, you should use that money on yourself. Don't give it to me. Yes, sir.
Take Uno reverse card, my dude.
Give us your... I can't send it back. Give us your report. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Stupid.
Shut up.
I love my stupid friends.
Yeah, me too.
You guys make me feel smarter.
How dare you?
I'm
the one with a degree. I'm the one with a science
I'm
degree.
gonna get a degree eventually in art, a famously brainy subject.
Yeah, you're a famously brainy subject.
Oh, thank you.
That was not a compliment.
Well, then what
Yes, sir.
the fuck was
As
it?
you wish.
Because I know my friend would never say anything to hurt me.
Yeah, because otherwise I get yelled at. After all,
I don't yell.
I am a part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. Jesus Christ,
Can't fault
he
him
is a
for lack of
doomer.
enthusiasm. Emma's a fucking doomer.
Yeah,
Well, she eventually becomes one.
she will be soon enough. Although it's not normal, but also my normal duty. I was assigned to guard the
Finish
evidence
this
room till
fucking
today.
case.
I suspected that we won't get it done today at this fucking rate.
Fuck.
I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. Last time it took us the entire time to get through the judge section. The court section. Yeah.
You know who I would cast as Emma?
I don't know. I was only
Have you
doing
ever seen?
what I was trained to do, sir. I was
Have
suddenly
you ever seen Bob's Burgers?
I know of
Oh no
it.
no 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 no! Oh no, you know her from BoJack. Whoever voices Sarah Lynn, I would cast as Kay.
I was actually looking at the cast recently. So yeah. Oh, it's Kay. I
So
thought
she plays
you
the
said
little
it's
girl
Emma.
in Bob. Yes, I'm sorry. I meant as Kay.
Okay, fair enough. She plays Tina probably in.
No.
Is she not?
She is Louise. She's the little girl.
I fought for my life.
And she's
then
very
I did
funny.
it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
Phoenix is like, oh yeah, been there.
Yeah.
Miles.
Officer Miles Edgeworth.
Officer Edgeworth.
Yeah. Officer. Oh,
you're under arrest.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer.
I'll do I can't have a felony.
What are you gonna do
I'll
to
do
get
anything?
What are you gonna do to get me out of these cuffs?
Oh yeah, she is Mabel. That's true. I haven't seen Gravity Falls either.
I haven't
think
seen
I should.
it. Yeah, I don't really want to see it.
Oh, the victim detective Goodman attacked you. Gravity Falls is apparently really good, and it only has like 2 seasons, but the fact that they like planned for it, I think really helped with like the tightness of the writing.
Yeah,
because a lot of shows are inconsistent because they don't know if they're gonna get another season or not. I love Castlevania, but it is inconsistent.
You know what show that gripes me? Adventure Time all the time. Like it's like stuff I like about it.
I should probably watch that
but there's
too.
also
I know a lot
stuff
of big
that
spoilers.
I absolutely fucking hate about it, and it frustrates me.
I mean, it's kind of
no
like
end.
watching Teen Titans too, because there are some really, really good episodes, and they'll be followed by some of the worst shit you have ever seen.
It frustrates me so goddamn much sometimes, and it really, really does. Like I was so annoyed because like the thing that annoys me most is that they return to the status quo in some of the most ridiculous ways. Adventure Time.
Oh, Adventure Time. Yeah, because it's kind of like
that's
Futurama, huh?
That's one of the things that really frustrates me because it's like it's not that they are at the status quo; it's that they pretend like they're changing it and then return to it. And I'm just like,
yeah, that can be frustrating when there was potential otherwise.
And then they do it again, and then they do it again.
Okay,
they do the same change of the status quo again, and then they make it go back, and then they do it again.
That's kind of why I wasn't planning on getting into it anytime soon. Although I want to be an animator, it's a pretty significant show to not watch.
It's good and bad at the same time, and it's so frustrating when it's bad because it's like they're shooting themselves in the foot so heavily, and you're like, no, what are you doing? Just commit to it. You clearly want to.
Fun fact, did you know that Rebecca Sugar was a storyboard artist for Adventure Time before she went on to make Steven Universe?
Yeah, no, she was involved.
Oh, well, I learned that recently, and I was like, that makes sense. But I haven't really seen Steven Universe either. I would probably Steven Universe also sounds like an inconsistent show from the complaints I've heard. So I'd probably like the stuff that, everyone's like, oh my god, this is the best show ever. But it sounds like there's like a lot of filler or things that were not thought about very clearly.
Still, I'd like to give it a watch. Full to the brim with filler. There's an episode in the middle of a really important arc where they just I saw the gender swap episode. They stare at a fucking cloud the entire time, and I'm like, okay. I've come to expect this.
Was pretty cute. Who's what do you mean by BMO?
BMO, it's the little video game bot.
Oh, gotcha.
They're adorable.
I appreciate that there are lesbians in Adventure Time.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
And but it was one of the
a lot of the good stuff.
I think Korosami happened before.
Yes.
What Bubbling?
I believe it was.
Then I think the Bubbling only happened in the comics. I think, after the show. I have not seen She-Ra, and I would like to, but
Bubbling happens in the main show. It's like a big.
I can assume what happens at the end of She-Ra based off of how happy the fans are.
Bubbling.
I'm I should watch it. I love lesbians.
Bubbling is in the show. It's right in there. Okay. Yeah, it's a hugely talked about thing.
What's her name? Hendon Walsh. I love that she's Princess Mercy. No, Bubblegum. Hendon Walsh is so talented. I saw a panel with her, and she was very nice, including to the guy who repeatedly ignored her requests not to film or take pictures of her. That was really awkward.
Yeah.
She was a sweetheart, though. She did her Starfire voice, and I was like, it's happening in real life. She was so cute. Plus, she's really good at doing the, like not cute characters. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to see Tara Strong in a panel someday.
Oh, me
But
too.
she's expensive.
She of course plays Raven, but
Wolfie. She
also,
plays everything.
she also played like one of my favorite romance characters in the Star Wars MMO I was really into. Like, and
of course,
it's a sarcastic asshole.
Uh-oh.
Super,
oh no.
But super lovable in every way, and she's just like, she's just absolutely lovable, and I'm just like, oh, I've fallen for you again, Tara Strong. How do you keep doing this to me?
Wolfie Hinden watches Starfire. She was also on Super Monkey Robot Team Hyperforce Go. I think that's what it's called.
I'm so sure it's not.
It is though. Read the thing.
Nah, it's Super Robot Monkey Team. You said Super Monkey Robot Team.
Yeah, I just swapped one word around.
I know. I'm just
I got it pretty fucking close.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus. Wolfie, I'm pretty sure she plays the one that you're like, they're like Larxel monkeys, and I was like, oh yeah, I think that's her. I think. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Probably. God, voice actors are so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the makes of detective we're good for the sack
We did it, everyone!
Yay!
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Megan's family motto, sir.
I see. And you, Fraser, your colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head.
Very well. The defense may be at its cross. What I need here is more info to work with. I
don't remember anything of his testimony because it was like 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah, God.
Here, you figure out what we need to do. I'll have a sip of this bloody
I'll just press him.
Mr. Meekins.
Oh, yeah.
You work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Fuck.
Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits. Go on, Debbie.
Yikes. Now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
He's kind of cute. The Blue Badger?
You? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot detected by the chief of detectives. Yes.
Did you say detected by the...
No!
Ah! Gross!
I was ensured it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. God damn it, Debbie. Every time.
I'm sorry. I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Badger Blue Badger to the evidence room. Badger Blue Badger Blue Badger. I did notice it was a bit like that. Yeah.
Oh, so that's my evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there? What are you laughing at?
Miles, you don't seem like you're okay.
I'm fine.
Baby.
It's just switching from one voice to the other.
Don't shut me out.
I will always
In order to enter the evidence room.
It's the only thing. I can't let you in. I can't let anyone in. Never. I accidentally clicked options.
You let me into your asshole last night, you liar.
That's different.
You need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right around my neck. So he does.
So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? Where is it? Did you see it?
There it is! I found it! This one right there. I hope you enjoyed that.
Please read us the number.
Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. How can I say that, but I can't say a normal fucking sentence?
I know. I see. But the number 4989596.
I was like, he's definitely gonna struggle with this.
I did. is shown as being used twice. What the fuck?
Lay gasp. Please explain, witness.
You keep forgetting what voice you're doing.
No, I don't. I'm just sad.
Now you sound like Red White.
No, Red White is like, hi, yes.
It's exactly the same.
No, it's not. Red White is like this.
Okay.
He's King Candy. The first time I was when I relocated the
I've seen that movie in a while.
It's a good movie. And the second time is when I went to go get him
mom
after
went to
everything
see it
settled
with me in
down.
the theater.
It's not
Both
just...
she and my sister started crying when he was like, if I'm a good guy to Vanellope, then maybe that's all I really need, or whatever it was at the end.
Well, that's
they both
one thing
got
he
all
says.
choked up. Dude, the second movie was so fucking bad.
Yeah. It's the I'm bad and that's good speech. It still gets me.
Yeah.
I watch it every now and
No,
again.
like a little bit after that at the end, where he's like, it's
Yeah.
okay being a bad guy sometimes, and then he they exchange a meaningful glance, and it's very sweet. And I looked over at my mom, and she was like wibbling and reaching for tissue.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. Very, very funny.
Oh my god! You know what?
And it also
I
has
cried like a bitch at Wolfwalkers. No spoilers, but that movie was
tall
fucking
blonde
harrowing.
woman in as well, so gets points for me immediately.
Oh yeah, Jane Lynch.
What? Okay.
What?
She tall.
I wasn't judging. I just said yeah, it's
Better
Jane
not
Lynch.
be.
I wasn't being sarcastic. Like ooh, Jane Lynch. Oh, she is so funny in Best in Show too. That's a mockumentary improv movie with Eugene Levy. Super funny.
I do enjoy.
You would like Best in Show. We should watch that together. It starts off very dry and then it gets super ridiculous. I love that movie.
What We Do in the Shadows.
I'm gonna write that down.
Is an exemplar mockumentary because it's just a documentary about vampires.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
You have to like
Best in Show.
The film and the TV show have their own strengths.
I know werewolves, not swearwolves. I've heard the funny jokes.
Werewolves is a great joke, but there's so many good ones. Fucking oh my god.
Okay, we gotta have movie night soon then.
Okay.
Please, it'd be fun.
No, I agree. I'm just like I'm marveled at how quickly we can get off topic.
It's fun to talk to my friend.
Maybe
it's the only time we talk.
Yeah.
Wolfie, I agree that character was pretty. I also liked the little creepy eyeball thing from Wreck-It Ralph 2. That was very funny. Okay, well then I'm gonna post in the group thing about it so we can actually fucking plan for it.
Cool.
The end. It will happen.
Yes, sir. That was so inspiring. The matter with security. Yeah, I was imitating your level of read.
Hey.
I was only there. Press.
So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir. A knife.
You would never believe what it was in. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then?
Some idiot said it was in a balloon. Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as suspicious as I was.
Shut up. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. Damn, Phoenix.
That's what I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be.
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. Let me finish, dick. She just gets super grumpy at him. I grabbed the man by his collar.
I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, what did I do?
Yeah, I'm so angry at you, can you tell?
Look, what exactly do you mean when you say you did it?
I know I don't look like the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched the knife from him.
You took his knife?
I spun around him and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
I see.
Father Phoenix
We
on his
must have been
fucking high
desperate.
horse over here, like, oh yeah, I bet you're great at
I
fighting.
would never react that way if I was accosted by a knife.
Cut to Phoenix on his own in the like bathroom as he fucking hits his head on the top of the shower, slips over and falls. And he's like, damn it. I nearly hit my head on the shower this morning, so I can't talk.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bit short for me. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in the sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew,
Yes.
he punched me right in the face, sir.
Is that why you look like that?
No, I just look like that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to reply. About what time did you regain consciousness?
Oh, this is going to keep going, isn't it? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that I was unconscious?
Ooh, right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me hard in the head, too.
Well, we had the same
I woke
idea
up
as me.
crying tears of pain, and also tears of tears.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recover, that is.
When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. Oh, God.
I had to fuck
throat.
it.
I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
He knows how to use
And
it.
a cute tushy. Yes, Officer Meekins.
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning. The chief?
It's like the judge's sex tape, and he's like, delivered it? And he's like,
You can do it. I believe in you.
fuck, I lost my train of thought. You know, like a joke where it's like blackmail, and he's like, uh-oh, if you let me walk away, then this won't go onto the internet.
That is a
Never
funny
mind.
joke. That is a funny joke. You're right.
Fucking shit. I'm sorry. Could you like cut this out in the mega
No.
upload? Oh. Fuck. Damn it. Shit.
You're just making it better.
I'm so embarrassed. What is that, a videotape?
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security cameras in the evidence room, sir. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
Miles is like, same.
Yes.
Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well then, let's have a look.
Show us the video of you.
Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Okay. Oh, please.
My line.
Stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. The same as every word.
A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into?
A real murder, as opposed to the other ones.
Oh no!
Go on.
I did it! It was me! Y'all ever heard of the Biden? 87?
Let's
82?
start with that shit.
What year was it? I kind of forgot. They called me Badger Trap.
Having fun?
Oh god, Meekins.
This is exclusive footage from the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's at the mall. What's that one called again?
Why would
It
I
would
know?
be a shame if my fucking flag covered the guy this whole entire time.
Yeah. It's almost like it's too perfect and stupid.
This is disturbing.
Yeah.
Like, that could easily be a knife in his hand.
You mean the? Are you still talking about the puppet?
Yeah.
You're way too hung up on that. Also, I love how this clearly shows that this was made later because they've completely animated it
Yeah.
in 3 dimensions.
Oh, Miles.
Now I know how Von Karma felt.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How could we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
All strong feelings here today. What the
you can't
hell
help what
was
you
that
like.
wriggling piece of plywood?
Miles is so disturbed.
That's me. Sir, that is the pride and joy of the Criminal Affairs Department, sir. It's a Blue Badger, sir.
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Security! Security! Have you seen that?
No.
Bon Kui Kui?
No.
Oh man, that's a classic. It's like an MTV 2006.
Yes, well, anyway.
We got a complicated order! It's a funny video.
This tape seems to provide that the witness did encounter someone
I
in the
believe it.
evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honour, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekings? Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. New Testament. New testimony.
Wolfie, I think all you missed was some extremely disturbing footage of the Blue Badger that appeared to show Meekins killing
We'll
someone,
see it again in a
but it was
second.
conveniently obscured.
His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker with required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do, sir. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, so it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What is this? Investigations Part 5? Reiterating himself.
There were 5 cases, I think, in that game.
Yes.
Why is this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker, equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective in the locker that it belongs to in the locker.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start.
Of course. You silly fucking sausage. What am I trying to look for? I don't know if we have it yet. Do we have the tape? Oh, we have so much evidence.
See? Yeah.
We do.
Wolfie, this is Mick missing the horrible backing track.
It is, to be fair, yeah.
It had the creepy little music box song.
I just wanted to check the Goodman fingerprint thing.
Wolfie, you should have heard it with the fucking music in the beginning. It was creepy. It
Yeah, you can't see his
was very
face.
snap.
You can't see his face.
And I made some snap jokes.
You did.
And
You
Chubb was
did.
like, oh, don't go there. Wolfie,
You're cutting in
make
and
you
out,
watch-
Demps.
the actual music.
You've been cutting in and out. MP? Oh no. One sec, she says to me in the Discords. So I at least worked out what I was trying to work out while she explained.
Fucking bullshit, internet.
Oh, well, at least you're
For
back.
Christ's sake. Hi.
What were you trying to say? Oh, I can click back on this.
I was just saying, I said it was like FNAF as Wolfie asserted, and that I'm going to make her watch the clip with the actual backing track because it's horrible.
So it must have been him. No one else could have unlocked it. Do I press or do I present? Because, like,
Well, pressing can't hurt.
yeah, I suppose. That's why I was thinking, because I was like, usually if you present too early, they're like, haha, shut up, you know?
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir, if I may say something, sir.
Please do. After all, you are the one being examined.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't understand why the man's face is so important to the case, sir. I mean, it was the hand that the... Didn't he wear gloves? And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir.
That man.
Trust him.
Thrust.
Couldn't possibly trust that man. Or thrust into that man. Thrust.
Mr. Edgeworth, could you come back to us, please?
That
Where am I?
is... Unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Yes.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Nah.
Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange.
He sounded like he was dying. Like, strange.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
Nope, maybe not.
What? This video contains such a contradiction.
Interesting.
That
Your
was
Honor,
the joke
I have
was
a
trying to make
proposal.
earlier, Wolfie, and I just fucked it up.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I propose we have the defense point out to
Naked.
strip naked in front of us and perform exactly what happened in the room.
Auto-fellatio.
Yes. In fact, we will do it. We will have a tussle. Just
And then I
like it
will
was. Accurate as it
He
can
would
be.
want me to point it out.
Yes, I would. Do it.
Miles, shit.
Sorry.
I just want you so
just-
badly.
I gotta get that big dick of yours.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let's further inspect this piece of evidence.
My evidence.
My evidence. My evidence.
I will not play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction. You speak up.
I have to point out a problem in the video.
Phoenix! I swear to God.
Shit! This is the first time I have ever had to do that.
Yeah.
You can do it, Mr. Wright. That's not the murder evidence.
Well, it
Whoops.
appears to be the prosecution's ass.
Yes, just his
Congratulations
ass.
on your dump truck,
Anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Ooh,
I
I'm
really see it
trying
in
to
your suit.
prosecute this witness, but the clap of my...
Miles Edgeworth, I didn't know
Objection.
you had a side job as a police officer. Oh my.
Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
The right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand it. I'm a pussy.
How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us.
I was watching that video of Top swearing again the other day.
I love that. You're too much. Oh, here we go, Wolfie.
Just the fucking mud slut.
You're too
really
much of a
got me.
pussy to do it.
Yeah, the whole like. Yeah, what do you think of
No,
that?
you
Mud
dickhead,
slut?
never forget it.
Yeah. She would have said that if she was able to. You just know it.
I know.
I think it might be the glove this
Let
time.
off
'cause we-
swear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's creepy.
you dunderheads. How did you end up with that dipshit? Got it.
Nice. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be this.
Hold on a second. I need to use my eye drops. Well, I don't get it.
Can I pause it?
Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine?
If your eyes get teary, perhaps you should think this through again.
Now what do I do? Ooh.
I'm pretty sure it's the
Let's
rubber
try this
glove.
again.
Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt.
Jesus.
Calm
Says
down.
the one pointing his finger at us.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, second time's a charm. Fuck's sake. It's another minute of my life I will get back.
Hmm.
Anyway, do it right this time.
I don't know what I'm looking for now. Did I just miss it?
I don't fucking know.
Neither do I.
Well, should we watch the whole thing?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. There we go. Can I pause? Oh, I can. Backspace. Hmm.
Bad. That's bad. That's real bad. I mean, look at that fucking nightmare. If this music box stopped playing, he flies into your room and kills you.
Hold on. I'm going to rewind.
What?
Gotta remember something. I want to check how the thing is beforehand. His locker. Yeah, it's green.
Mm.
Shit, I didn't pause it. There we go. There we go.
I don't get it.
Ah,
The thing that's
better.
strange about this video has got to be this.
I think the glove is second.
Officer Meekins?
I bet it is. I bet they're
Okay.
like. I bet
I
they're
bet you're
like.
just jumping.
Hmm.
Time to pad this already monstrously long case
Sir,
out.
do you want me to do more padding, sir?
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this.
I'm Gumshoe. I'm here.
When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, your hot pocket is ready. The light turns on and the lock is released.
It's my hot pocket, sir.
Not
to
anymore.
No, that was my lunch for the week. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it.
If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Look at that fucking nightmare!
It's killing you. Look at that fucking nightmare. Da, 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 da.
Wow, wow.
Bow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Where the victim?
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker,
I love looking at video evidence. It's my favorite.
let's rewind to a little earlier.
Yay! We need to see this
Wolfie,
again,
it
don't
follows
we?
you! You're right!
Let's watch this go back and forth. We couldn't possibly fucking fast forward it. That'd be ridiculous.
As horrifying as this is, it's almost making me nostalgic for the, this, like, arcade fun center thing I used to go to as a child. Here, notice the light? They have a bowling alley, and most importantly, they have Adam's Family Pinball, which I fucking love.
Of course.
What is this? It's already lit! Dude, I looked up, the pinball cabinets, because I was like, I'm not always going to have one wherever I go, so maybe I should just get one for myself. Without mods, it's $9,000.
Yeah, those things
With
are expensive.
mods, it's like up to $15,000. Oh, it's such a fun game, though, and it's so aesthetic. I love it.
Yeah.
There's one bar I know that has it, so I can just go there, but, it's not as cool as having it in my house.
Not as cool as owning it.
Yeah. It's fun, because whenever you, shoot the pinball, Morticia clip plays, and she goes, Gomez! So, funny. Precisely my point, Your Honor. You can shoot the ball up like a thing of stairs. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
I see, yeah.
No, it's super fun, and it plays the music.
God, that was a bit loud.
It's based off of the Addams Family Values, which is a very funny movie.
Yeah, I know what the Addams Family is.
What's the meaning of this? At multiple workplaces I've been, I get people are like, you remind me of Wednesday Addams a lot, because apparently I'm a dour
in
person.
black. You dress in black, and
because I have black hair and I'm dour.
Yeah, that's all it needs, and it's like, it's
I also get
I'm the actual goth.
a lot.
I'm the actual goth out of the two of us.
And Beetlejuice. I'll take it. It's very simple, Your Honor.
You don't wear black and white stripes.
Oh, I like stripes a lot.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Then.
I don't usually wear them like all over. I like black things that have some white stripes like at the hems and stuff. Those are
Me
cute.
too. Yeah.
Are you eating?
But no.
Okay, Jesus. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. You're like, Dempy's yammering. Now's the safe time.
Yeah.
Dude, you should be Morticia for Halloween and I can be Wednesday.
I've got a good minute on any time that you start talking to you.
What? I think that would be a cute costume idea.
But the locker
Miles.
locks are controlled by an electronic system.
Miles,
What?
are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Miles!
It's time for
You're
tea
on
and
the job.
it's time for tea and scones.
Oh my god.
I can't eat it at a different time of the day. That would be uncouth.
Mr. Ashworth!
Francisca's like, somewhere my brother is being incredibly rude.
She's also got tea and scones in front of her though. Can't disappoint
But only I
Farsa,
am doing
though.
it in the appropriate situation.
Can't-
But
can't-
my stupid brother, I'm desperate for any Francisca bits, okay?
Yeah. They just both like they call each other midway through, and it's like, hello,
Are
are
you
you?
having scones?
Of course, I'm having
Yeah.
scones. When
I
else
was
would you
thinking
have
about you,
them?
Miles.
Don't you have a
Why do they
trial
make
at the
you-
moment? Yes, it's not really an issue.
You should come over and we can listen to Kelly Clarkson together.
That sounds.
Don't you dare tell anyone I said that!
When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. So I was having a little bit of a digestive. Of course, I'm not an expert in this.
Well, Rabbit, that's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
I had a really quick sip. I was like, shit, it's my chance.
Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut, just like
It
women.
just gets. No!
Mr. Judge, Your Honor, Mr. Judge. I couldn't remember what you called a judge. I was like, Mr. Judge is
Mr.
probably
Judge.
respectful enough.
So that, Mister, I do have an explanation.
Me, Your Honor?
God damn it.
Yes. Why was the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor?
Phoenix Bluff King of
Yes, well,
America.
you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the system sensor? Something jammed the sensor?
It was something
Hey.
would jam my sensor.
Shut up. There's something else that seems out of place in this video.
I'm sorry.
Fucking intelligent women are always bailing out Phoenix Wright, and he gets all the credit.
Yeah, it's because he's a man.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That's the whole plot. It's like he gets all the credit for it.
There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Oh, and Edgeworth. He's also bailing Phoenix out.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. Not getting any fucking older here.
Once
Oh,
more,
wait, I
yeah.
am.
This is the last time we're going to look at the video. I promise. I don't remember. It's the rubber glove now. Now that we've done this bit, we can be like, the rubber glove.
I agree, Wolfie. And still Capcom was like, you know who's better than Francisca and Gumshoe combined? Larry. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier.
We just saw this!
I hate Ace Attorney sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be like concise, and it's like, actually, you're going to watch this footage a bunch of times.
Shit, are you alright?
Yeah, I just wanted to burp, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. So instead, I made a huge deal out of it.
You did.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
But, sir, it's been my experience that things don't fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I... Shut up.
We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say...
My penis.
Shut up! Between the sensor and the door.
Oh, dear.
I was thinking of it, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm
sing
above that. I'm above all that. I would never make a poopy
Luckily
pee-pee
for me,
joke.
Inserted.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, we gotta watch it again. I love watching things 3 times.
This is comical.
I love it. I love it so much. Hey, do you remember when we were spending like 10 minutes opening a safe with a key? I feel like I'm back there.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle.
North, I think this game also assumes that you're probably going to be picking up and leaving off in the middle of trials. So when you come back to play, they want to get you back up to speed.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. It would need to be able to defend itself against raisins.
What?
Electrical currents.
Raisins?
Because currents are like raisins.
Oh my god, shut up. Shut the fuck up and never speak again. That was awful.
That's going in the best
Fuck you.
subs.
Yes, it's
I'll
an
make sure
insulator,
of
but
it.
at the crime scene.
That was fucking terrible.
That
I
was
hope you're ashamed of
amazing.
yourself.
You are.
There
you
just might have been
you're
something that fits
You're
the
just jealous
description.
you didn't think of it.
No, I'm not.
I'm so above these comedy. It
That was fucking terrible.
was amazing.
I think I finally got this figured out. I agree, North.
Very well. Will the defense please present the... What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
What could it be?
No, Wolfie, it was worse than other puns. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
We can't be sure that was in the victim's locker.
Yeah,
It has a tag.
It looks like the thing on the video.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, what's it there? You cool?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Chub, you cool?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident.
Also that. Ah, so surprising.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this.
Oh my god.
On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not... Wait, is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Not so.
It's Oh, Meekins.
He's done that a few times.
I forgot.
Oh my god.
Order.
Wait, fuck, never mind. I forgot what I was saying.
So are we to believe that the victim, then not the victim, who was witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman?
Objection. Do not be misled, Your Honor. This man is an idiot.
What do you mean, Mr.
I'm the
Edgeworth?
smart one. He's the idiot. I'm the one who knows what's going on. I mean, the defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. But I mean, it technically works. Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Ah, yes, I'll talk more. I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. I'm going to burn this building to the ground. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Phoenix is like, Miles is cute when he's angry. Is this a joke?
I want him to be angry at me.
Very well, we'll get your testimony.
Oh my
Witness
god, I'm sick of
testimony.
hearing Meekins fucking
You're
talk.
gonna hear more of it, bitch! And you're gonna like it! There's one other thing that my mom was Detective Goodman, so yeah, I'm fine. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card.
Yeah, North is like, fuck Megan.
Oh, that fucking voice crack at the end there. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it.
I'm glad you cracked yourself up.
Of the crime detective.
Someone's got to think you're funny.
Card. You're making me laugh. Stop.
Oh. I'll do it again.
An ID card
Do it again.
record. I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Look at all those names. I wonder what that last one could be. Seems like it would be relevant for the case to know that. The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several cases that are due for transferal. Why was there so...
Keep
What are you
going.
doing?
I'm getting a biscuit, that's all. Don't
Oh,
draw
I thought
attention
you were-
to it.
No. I thought you were doing like a key smash, and I was like, what are you
No.
planning? Okay, sorry. I thought it was your keyboard, so I was like, what the fuck? That couldn't have been louder for the record. For fuck's sake.
I know, I'm sorry. I should mute myself.
Why were so few people using this room?
God fucking damn it!
You can't catch
This
a
game
break.
is trying to fucking fuck me
Oh
today.
my god.
This
I don't
particular
like the laugh I
evidence
did.
room
That was
is
embarrassing.
only used for storing
It was
certain
really
special
loud.
cases. I don't think too much of it came through because it was loud, so don't worry.
Well, fortunately, it came through to the other members of my household who will be mocking me behind my back for it.
Yeah.
Special cases.
Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Well, it looks like it to me, Emma.
Wow. It's fucking rude. Too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
My point was the sprite looks no different. There were only a few
I thought you
cases
were
up
being
for
like, "You look
transferal there, and most were
messy."
cleared up by noon. She does, to be fair.
Right, I see.
I think we need to prove something here with
This is
presenting.
boring. I'm sorry. I'm sick of Meekins.
No, me too.
I want to get to the good part of the case.
What do we have in here then?
We could have been playing JFA by now.
I know, right?
You
To be
were like,
fair,
no.
that starts pretty slowly.
I'm glad you're having fun, Wolfie.
Hold on. This is a lost item report. What's this for?
50 Blebin.
Item lost. It doesn't say. He didn't finish. Hold on.
I want another donut, which I could have because we have donuts today.
I got donuts, but they're not American donuts.
We've got maple bacon ones. They're really good.
maple bacon.
They make. Yeah, have you ever had a maple donut at all?
I've had a maple
'Cause that's
donut.
Yeah, so they put crispy little bacon bits on top.
Ugh,
It's delicious.
ugh.
And it's not like shitty rubbery garbage. It's like
Ugh.
nice. Do you not like bacon?
I just don't like the idea of the combination, and I actually am
Are you
not
fucking kidding me?
particularly
Really?
fond of bacon. To be
Oh my
fair.
god, it's bacon and maple.
Bacon and maple.
I said bacon and maple.
Bacon and maple.
Bacon and maple
Don't worry, I'm
syrup
not
is
gonna
really
make fun
good.
of you.
It's classic.
I wouldn't make fun of you for a long time like that. 5'8". This is Bruce Gibbon. 5'8", 42189.
Bacon and maple.
I'm looking at this. I clicked on it first, but like, he puts a 9 there, right? Is it supposed to be a 9 or is it an 8? Hold on. Because like, I'm not thinking I have an idea, but it's like we're trying to talk about
I have
how
a fucking idea.
we're trying to talk
I'm focusing
about,
on my delicious drink.
of course, we're trying to talk about the ID card, right?
Bloody Marys
And
are so good.
the fact that,
yeah. So why wasn't there a record of?
well, no, because
no, I was wrong. Okay. I got nothing.
Detective used his card.
Why don't we just press some more fucking stuff? Like, that's what these games want you to do.
Okay. Sorry.
It doesn't hurt us. It's not one of the bullshit things where it's like, if you press the wrong thing, we're gonna knock some health off because
4.
making it more unfair is more fun.
I'm gonna give you 4 penalties for this one.
Whose is that supposed to be?
Guess.
Spray tan Phoenix?
No.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You'll have to wait around for that one.
For fuck's sake, is that the voice you're gonna give Senior Red Jacket?
I don't know, maybe.
No, I kind of wanted to be him. I mean, you could totally be him. It doesn't matter.
We
Maybe
can be
like when the hair
person.
flips up, he can be like that. He's a cutie when he's not being a...
We
Anyway,
are
is that part hanging from
definitely
your
not
neck one of
talking
these
about the
ID
same
cards?
person.
Oh, is that Godot?
It might be. I don't know.
That's gonna be
I'm-
your Godot.
I'm gonna
voice.
work on it.
Okay. We have a long time.
That's the card right next to my cuffs. I usually work out voices on the day.
Oh yeah, same.
It's not Wolfie.
Wolfie, yeah.
I keep it in
no,
here
yeah,
so I
no.
won't ever forget.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Nearly had a bite, and I was like, I'm gonna have to speak.
It's okay, Wolfie. I used to think it was
Maybe I should
Godot
worry. I did too, actually. Remember when I
And
said
then I heard other people say, and then I thought it was Dodo.
Well,
and
the
then I think
remaining
it's
time,
Godot.
it's my ID card that gets stuff. Fuck's sake. It's not my doctor that chokes me.
Maybe I
At
should
any
just leave
rate,
this one alone.
He's police officer. So what do you mean? Both police
I was
department
reading
and
my
prosecutors.
Phoenix line that you skipped.
Oh.
Please proceed with your testimony.
It was all irrelevant garbage.
It's gonna be really fun when I get to visit you someday and we get to do one of these in person.
Oh my god, jeez.
We won't have to.
We'll just
any
start
latency to
fighting.
worry about.
Oh, we've got
Yeah,
Goodman's
well,
ID.
we all had the Marluxia experience,
We actually had his ID.
and apparently, everybody had the Luxord
What are you guys
bullshit
fucking
experience.
talking about?
Kingdom Hearts has some names that are difficult to suss
We
out
have-
just by reading them.
We have Goodman's ID found at the crime scene.
I'm never calling him Luxord.
I don't understand. This seems relevant.
Also, Shion, I didn't know how to pronounce her name for a while, but that was my fault because they do have voiced cutscenes. Ooh,
Yes.
good job.
I was like, this lost item thing. They're talking about ID cards. He wrote his ID down wrong. Is it relevant? And
Oh.
basically panicked about that for 2 minutes straight. When you were
I
like,
was- I
go
was
press
somewhere else.
something. Oh, yeah, were you?
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins.
You just wait a minute there, mister. I'm not good at waiting, sir.
Well, get good. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
No,
Why'd he sound
When I say
sad?
crime
That makes
scene-
sense.
I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office.
God damn it. He's hot when he realizes
So
stuff.
sexy when he's right. He's always
He's
right.
right.
Right?
Yes. You just sit there, you pretty little thing.
Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
That paper doesn't look like the paper you're holding.
I know.
What's going
A
on with that?
lost item report.
I lost an item.
Clear.
I left it in Phoenix's house, but he didn't
I
realize.
thought you were
it
gonna
never
leave it
came
at I
back
left it
to
in Phoenix. But it shows that Detective. Hey, fuck!
Sorry.
Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess.
Okay.
You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Look at his
Look at
fucking
Megan's
little
little
hand.
stand.
Oh my god. We're both looking.
Order. So now what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought.
Ow, wow, wow, wow.
Shut up. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room.
How could you say that? Oh my god!
How could you say that?
How could you do that?
Damn it, Chubb, for fuck's
Was that
sake.
your line?
Yes! It had his face up close.
Sorry.
It could not have been more obvious.
Sorry.
Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Will you go out with me? Bravo, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god. Bravo.
Take it or leave it, you dickhead. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two
Can I have a
grounds to
do-over?
support this. I was trying to be etiquetely, correct. First,
Did
the
you
locker.
say etiquetely?
First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright?
Yes. What's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instance of murder. Everyone's just like, what are you doing? And he's like, nothing.
Phoenix is like, he's like panting.
Oh, the suit is so hot.
Well, I guess that's right. You're
Is
always
something
right.
wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments
You're
ago,
looking a little
you seemed
hot under the
content
collar.
to be pointing your finger around.
This isn't going to end well.
Well. It seems
I
you
mean,
finally
really?
realized
Even without us, like,
Exactly.
exaggerating this.
what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Yeah, it's so gay.
They want each other so badly.
Yeah, of course.
Explain yourself, Mr. Agitator.
The defense has already done the explaining for me.
I can't believe this.
The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at all at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So, Mr.
Hey.
Wright, what the hell is that all over your pants?
Nothing.
So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Desai, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Oh my god, he just totally proved that his client's guilt.
I think they should just kiss already.
I do as
I
well.
knew that testimony was way too shabby.
Go on, you two.
Lang's in the audience. It was all a trap from the beginning.
I'm just fucking not hard at all now. All that build up and now just you guys gone back to normal? I'm just sitting here, dick in my hands.
Blue.
Blue balls.
Blue hell.
You guys know what's going on. Just like, can someone
could
take
someone
the
please-
horny wolf man out of
Does
the
anyone know
court?
who this man is?
I am from the
The
future.
activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered?
I know who it is.
Where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine
Purpose.
the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana.
Oh my god, I've gone into the black
Emma,
void
could
again.
you get a minute? I'm getting completely domed in court right now.
Yeah, and I'm actually having quite a good time about it.
One moment, Your Honor.
You better stop
Let's see if
that.
Edgeworth can tame
Stop.
this brat.
Stop. I will tame you. I can do it. I can be a dog.
I'm a brat
I can totally be a dog.
I don't believe you can.
I believe I can.
He starts crying.
Why don't you believe I can?
He's like, Miles, yellow.
Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
Would that be so bad?
Shut the fuck up. Cross-examination is
How
proving
dare
one
you.
thing and one thing only.
That was gold.
I get a boner when Miles is in court. The security video did not show the
What?
actual murder. He says it proves one thing and one thing only.
Oh. Dead.
Do you think those
Oh, yeah.
handprints were... Never mind.
I hope not.
You know what I was thinking about earlier?
Bullshit.
It's been a really long time since I played The Sims 3, and I would like to do that again.
Oh, Sims 3 is great.
However, I had so much fun back in the day. It cannot be
Yeah.
said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Sims 4 is so controversial that people are loving on The Sims 3 now.
Yeah.
That is hilarious to me. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. I still have a shitload of games, but I'm planning on changing from Windows to a Mac soon, and I don't know if I'll get them to run on my Mac. Plus, I fucked up installing them on this computer so badly, I don't think I can ever get them to run again.
I see.
Unless I want to pay more money for it. But I fucked it up.
Yes.
I was using like an external disk drive, which I don't think should have made a difference, but it went back. Oh, you know what? The game installed fine, but I was trying to get mods to work, and that's when I broke it.
That sounds like you, yeah.
Well, it worked back in the day, but Mod The Sims is maybe not as up to date as it used to be. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. I bet it's easier than ever to get it to work, though, because there must be tons and tons of YouTube videos. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary.
Wolfie, my dad bought me The Sims 3 from Best Buy in 2008, I think, for a Christmas present.
I have the Sims 3
I
somewhere
have, like,
at home.
physical discs. Nightlife was probably my favorite expansion.
Is the prosecution prepared?
Yeah, because it gives
And it
us
was not because that was the one they added a titty slider.
No, it's good. It's good because it gives us a chance to experience something we never will properly.
Supernatural was fun too, but I think it fucked up more than it added in the tradition of Sims expansion packs.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, I loved
Prosecution
whichever one
considered the
added like
incident at the police
pets
department
and
to be
generations to
unrelated.
The Sims 3.
We have not prepared any other witnesses for the incident.
This just might be my chance. Ugh, university should have been fun, but it fucked up my game. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
I call Chuck Norris the stand.
Wolfie... late night, maybe?
They always reuse expansions.
Well, no, I'm trying to think of what the name was specifically for 3. I thought Nightlife was actually for Sims 2. What?
No, I was just my head's hurting.
Oh, I thought you were like, Dempy's not shutting the fuck up
No,
again. I was like,
no.
hey.
Completely unrelated. I did think.
Right.
I did think while I was growing
you
up, I was
mean-
like, I really hope Dempy doesn't misinterpret this. I'm just leaning back because my neck hurts. I've been carrying on these
Your
apps
Honor?
all day. They are heavy as shit.
The defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh? Who do you have in mind?
Dude, on eBay, somebody... Oh, they're selling game keys. On eBay, someone's selling The Sims 3 expansions stuff packs. Oh, it's stuff packs, that's why. Okay, it's late night for The Sims 3. Nightlife was Sims 2. And then I think it was something else for The Sims 1. Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Again, here they are saying 100 words when 10 would do.
Yeah, seriously. Shit's sake.
Yeah.
Very well then, Mr. Wright.
I heard that described about, like in Ace Attorney Investigations.
What?
That it uses 100 words when 10 would do.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Wolfie, I wasn't planning on buying them. I just saw that, it was a thing.
What is his or her name?
That one.
My loser boy,
God.
Drew Carey, that's really funny. Officer Jake Marshall.
Why
I used to love
him?
watching Whose Line.
It's pretty funny. We have a version here in England.
Well, I know you had the British one, and then there was the
Yeah.
American one, and then they're doing the American one again, but it's just not the same.
Oh, I didn't realize it
Can't let
stopped.
Edgeworth know everything just yet.
Yeah, ours never stopped. It just keeps going.
Yeah, Wolfie's
It's a
Nightlife is Sims
It's a mix. They do.
There's like a hot date expansion pack.
They
for
do
Sims
like-
1. What's up, Chubb?
ours is still going. Our version of Whose Line is still going.
With whom?
What do you mean with whom?
Who is on your Who's Line? Because
Oh.
on mine we've got
I don't know.
Colin Mockery
I don't
and
know
Ryan
if you
Stiles
know.
and
They're
Wayne Brady
British.
still.
They're British comedians, and it's like
Oh.
it's interchangeable.
Well, because I know that Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery were on the British one when it was British.
Yeah. No.
I used to watch it with my mom
It doesn't.
all the time.
It doesn't just do that.
memories.
It does like
Greg
they-
Proops is so
they talk
funny.
about politics of the time and also do stand up. It's like
Yeah.
a mix of things, but then they do the sort of like scenes stuff, just
I love
improv
Colin Mockery.
lines.
I got to see him and Brad Sherwood live. It was funny. They did a fucking game where they set up a bunch of loaded mouse traps on the stage, and I think the audience had to
Dara
help
Brian
them navigate
and
around.
Dennis, but you
It
won't
was
know either
they
of
took
those
their
people.
shoes off. It
I
was
heard
hilarious.
of Fast and Loose, but I don't know much about it. I just know that they did miming to songs, and they were very good at it. Sorry, you
I
were-
always like scenes from a hat.
Well, that's the thing that they do in the British version. Like, it's the only thing that's
You know-
the same.
There was the foreign film dub one where they have to like do silly like
I
made up.
guarantee
languages,
you, I don't, because
but-
it's the American version I don't watch.
Well, I'm just telling you one of the things they did, and I remember one of the languages they were selected to do was Canadian, so they had to just be like, "Hey, oot and a boot," and it was just silly.
Right.
Anyway, it would be like somebody, I don't know,
British
a different
TV
English
is
dialect.
British TV is big on panel shows, so there's a lot of stuff like that. Very common, all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty common.
He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. Sorry.
Fuck
thought I
me, I
should read it.
guess.
No, I'm sorry.
Just kidding. I completely don't mind. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need any longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Very well.
The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed.
I think my favorite thing on a Who's Line was sound effects where they would call
Yeah.
up two of the, ladies from the audience, and usually they picked like, older ladies who looked very like innocent,
Right.
and they'd have them do the sound effects and have to react to them.
Right.
Sometimes like one wouldn't do the fucking sound effects and like it was funny where they were like, oh, I guess it wasn't that important, but then they just wouldn't for the rest of the show, and it's like, ladies, participate. Shit.
Yeah, as Wolfie says, we have a lot of the points don't actually really matter. It's just comedians.
Yeah.
They're there and they're going to do some jokes and you're going to have fun.
There was a
it's
go ahead,
just-
sorry.
That was pretty much it. It's just I don't really think every British like TV show has a bit of cynical energy to it, and it's no different in panel shows.
There was one they did called Three-Headed Broadway Star, where all three of them had to stand shoulder to shoulder and like link arms, and they would have the lady Laura Hall. She would do the musical improv tunes for them, and they would have to sing a song to the theme picked by the audience one at a time, one word at a time, rather. And there was one where Drew Carey just got so inspired that after they're going, "You are my soul mate," he just goes, "And take me on a," like really deep from his soul for no fucking reason, and they're all clearly like, "Wow, Drew." It came from a place deep inside. I'll show you the clip later. It was a super funny one. It's not sarcastic laughter, right? Because it was great.
No, yeah, it was genuine.
Okay, well, assuming that you're not continuing.
I'm not
to be
being sarcastic. You
Okay, just
dingus.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, because you're a dingus.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Well,
that
I'm
odd.
sending you the clip.
Okay.
Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court's now in recess.
We did it. We got to the end of the first part.
Ooh, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, mommy. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
That's right. I'll find any way to get a date. With Edgeworth, not with you. Fucking
Maybe that should be you.
God damn it.
What?
What do you mean? You send it to me now. You can send it to me later.
Well, I would forget if I did it later.
Oh, that's true, actually.
You called for Jake Marshall. I'm not expecting you to watch it now.
I will, yeah, later.
I'm saying, okay. It seems you figured everything out.
I haven't figured out it. I haven't figured anything out.
Lana,
Why are you such a bitch? Yeah.
you're the one who knows everything. Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
I never asked for this.
How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
I only trust myself.
I only trusted in me.
Hope I'm not interrupting
hello.
anything, pals. Hey, what's going on? Why are you
The
all looking
audience
at
is
me?
like, woo! Come shoot!
The wolfie is like that.
Yeah. Got me!
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Bye.
Come shoot.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
A
You got a lot
teleporter.
of. You got a lot of
Montana
nerve,
doesn't
pal.
use this anymore.
Making a
being he's in
detective
jail.
run all around and stop it all off. You call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry, detective.
Is my face not emotive enough for you?
See, I'm smiling, big and wide.
Yeah, look at me. I'm smiling. Hey, 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 hey. I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
Oh. You mean this, right?
My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name? That's
I also
right.
signed you onto a loan I needed, so thank you.
Wait, what? What are you, Maya? Never in a
What
million
am
years
I?
would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SO9 incident files? Is that supposed to be me?
I don't sound like that.
I'll need
no, it's
them
totally accurate.
by noon. Talk about
I
crazy.
don't speak like that.
The SO9 incident. I don't speak like that. That's not me. Phoenix just gets really upset.
That's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? Dun dun dun. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Breakfast is too important.
Shut up. Read your line.
What now? I brought you stuff, you're gonna ignore me? Emma, why? Why is your name on here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know.
Huh, convenient.
Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that...
I don't fucking know. Get off my back. Why don't you all just get off my
the
back?
classification number
Give me
the
a
police
second.
filed in Why won't anyone
You
give me a second?
I just need a second.
Lana, they're dying!
Just give me a second.
2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Darke killings.
It's dark.
The Joe Darke!
You're the
No.
worst.
No, Lana! That's over with. No.
Oh well, she's gone. Gumshoe, you're my new sidekick. Oh, you know what? I just remembered I gotta go somewhere. Sorry, pal, out of here. Pew! He's going to like get free samples from the deli.
He's got like a series of different coats and
Yeah,
hats so that they like don't recognize him.
Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. I like that one.
Miles.
Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
It's not, in fact. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
Better take a good look at this file.
He's got like a picture of Miles hidden in it. Okay, good, because I gotta go pee-pee.
Oh yeah, it's pee time for Demples.
And get more drink.
Oh god.
I need to make room in my bladder for more drinks.
Make some bears.
Maybe. I'll never tell.
Alright,
Oh,
go.
nyeh.
Go.
Okay, shit.
Do it.
I'm going. Christ.
Just kidding. Oh, she's already gone. Now I look like an asshole. Dude, I don't know, Wolfie. I don't know why you're in a big time rush. Sorry, I had to. You brought it up. I'm gonna get some crisps. It's a long way away. Oh god. Bruh, chill. I don't know why you're in a big time rush. My Sunday was pretty good. I went to the shops today, presenting Femme, but there was no one there, so it kind of undercut the whole deal of it. Bruh, chill. I don't know why you're in a big time rush. I'm gonna watch this video while Dempy's gone. She was talking about it earlier. Shut up, Wolfie. It's not that fucking quiet. I'm just watching this. Watching the video Dempy was talking about. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I was watching the video Dempy was talking about, Wolfie. One that she was explaining about 10, 20 minutes ago. Of the things she was talking about, you know, the things that she was chatting about during the No, I'm not being a dick. What are you talking about? Just telling you what was happening. Oh, man. I've only got like 3 weeks left here in this flat. And my brain's all like, you gotta make the most of it. And it's like, how would I make the most of it? Like, I can go do things every now and again, but otherwise I should just be and exist and not have to do exams, you know? No, that's cheating, Wolfie. You're not allowed to do that. Some good asthma sounds. I imagine I'll get a little emotional, but you know, only a little. Oh. I'm more just making sure that my parents don't do anything stupid with my luggage. You know, whenever I would move in the last few years, my mum would immediately start. Oh, well, that's a fair enough reason then. What? But no, yeah, she always would. Yeah. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah. Well, yes, I think the situation's a little different for me. How long ago was it that Dempy left? Because she usually takes about 10 minutes. 8 minutes, cool. I'll be on my guard. Can you see that because you can see the message, or do you just have like are you just timing your friend like a normal person? Like a totally normal human would? You checked the clock, of course you did. Twitter's been full of the whole Eurovision thing this last few days, and it's like, I don't watch it. I never have. So I'm just like, yes, good for you. I think I'm a bit of a paranoid clock watcher, but not too much. Yeah, me neither. I never got or enjoyed it either. But I like it. You know. I not like it, but I like that it exists, the thing. That's what I meant. Uh, just laughing to myself. I think I could enjoy it with people, yeah, but not on my own. Not about that. What about that? Name's Cork. I'm not about that. Not about any of that. Or fan? Or fan? Fan? I had another bit to that bit, but it's kind of gone. That's annoying. Yeah, no, probably. I don't know, there's some things that I'm like, fucking no. Do you want to bother with something that long and a lot? Maybe, maybe not. Man, I'm so interesting in these breaks. Boop-de-boop-de-bow-bow. What's that classic book, Waiting for by Theseus or something like that? Will V do creative writing? Waiting for uh by Theseus. That's what's in my brain, and I know it's not right. What is it? Waiting for. God, I can't think of the name. Waiting for. Ah, shit. I nearly dropped my Coca-Cola. Now that would have been better. God damn it, I'll look it up then. Waiting for Godot. That's it, of course, yeah. Waiting for Godot. It's a film about. It's an old film about two people waiting for a character to arrive, and he never does. But it's just about them having a bit of a uh, they keep having like weird, absurd shit happen to them while they're waiting for this character that we never meet called Godot. Funnily enough, he's he's named Godot. It's the same. I should have realized because of that, but I just couldn't think of it at the time. It's just a coincidence. I think maybe Godot, it means a few things, and there's no character that's ever named anything in Ace Attorney without some pun. Because Faye is obviously like fairy, you know. Edgeworth is because he has edge. I'm pretty sure that's literally it. Of course, Phoenix Wright because he's right, you know. Gumshoe because he's a detective. Gumshoe. Fucking. I think Von Karma is Karma, you know. Not very clever, is it? But Karma comes back to get him, obviously. And Franziska's just Franziska because she's just a descendant
Were
of
you
it.
talking about me earlier?
No.
I see my name.
Oh, no, that's just because I wouldn't tell Wolfie what I was watching. I watched the video, by the way.
What video? Was it the one I sent you today?
Yes! The one
Oh,
you
okay.
sent me. It was pretty funny. We were just talking about names in Phoenix Wright because I brought up Waiting for Godot.
Wolfie, is that Chris you were talking about?
What?
I was just reading something earlier in chat.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
Sick.
Yeah, I got that. I got that, Wolfie.
Emma didn't come back. I'll have to do this by my fucking self, I guess.
Imagine that. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence on the room of the day of the crime. Hey, everyone.
Hey, baby.
It's me. What's going on?
Grrr.
Witness. Christ. Please state your name and occupation. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, the same as you.
Shh.
Wandering the trail of civilization.
You can wander my trail anytime. Sorry, that was terrible.
Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it.
Oh, I know, you're a patrolman.
Is that like Beat Cop?
It probably is.
Yeah. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling
hate
it
him.
out.
And the more I hate him, the more I love him.
Shut up! Oh my god, what an idiot. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. What are you squealing about?
Howling wind. I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Not even by myself in my diary.
Howling, sure. That's a different matter. Now, Mr. Marshall,
I know what
let
that
me
sounds
ask
like.
you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. The crime took place, the day of the crime. Is that correct? According to the papers, partner.
What do you mean? What is this?
A
Hair.
desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can
Slap
sum it
him.
up. I want to slap
that
him or
stupid, beautiful
kiss
face.
him.
I want to slap him. I want to slap him.
Yeah, you
You've seen
don't.
that from Bob's Burgers, right?
Nope.
Oh, I'm sending that to you too.
Maybe it's best we get out of this quickly. Please share with us your testimony in plain old English. You know, we are in America.
Yeah.
People should learn to speak American.
My job was to keep wary eye of the bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day.
He's
but
just
that ain't
having a
my
stroke.
star. Besides, the room protected
look
by
up.
2
Oh, okay.
security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. You're just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. It's like he like goes to get on his horse. It's like, you need to stay, and it's like, oh, okay, get out of here, boy. Shoo.
I can't say I particularly care for your attitude.
I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Damn,
Oh!
Jake. Sick burn.
Sick one!
Wait a minute.
Absolutely destroyed.
What do you mean by 2 security systems?
I mean the security cameras and the ID reader.
Mirrors.
I
I'd drive a
reckon,
Camaro.
I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those.
Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence locker?
I hit my elbow on my
I'm
desk.
sorry you did that.
Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those?
He's not being very helpful.
Yeah. I don't know who else would be like that. He's not
Hey.
that good with machines or with following orders. Oh. This is adding up. Oh my god, Tempe.
What?
You know what you did.
Wait. Hold on. There we go.
I can't see it because,
I added an eggplant reaction.
of course, you did. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Prost?
Eyes emoji. There we go. My weakness is Jake Marshall.
Jesus
This one
Christ.
seems like
You
trouble.
really love the dumbest characters in human existence, don't you?
No, I'm sorry. Do you think I like being this way?
No.
I have a sickness.
I can't
Kidding
talk
me.
though, can I? Really? It's like
Looks
we
like
we
a
both get so
bandana.
on our high horses when the other's like hee character. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well,
Hold on, we got evidence. All right, evidence.
well, for yours are like wholesome, dumb, and sweet. Mine are stupid.
Yeah, like
I'm a
bastard energy.
morosexual.
Bastard
Anytime I'm in
energy.
a mirror, I'm like, nice.
Oh dear.
Sick self burn.
6. There we go. Marshall's fingerprints.
Well, Lana's not stupid. And neither is Mia.
Yeah, it's different with
Especially
women,
at the
though,
same
isn't it?
time. This evidence clearly reveals the
It
contradiction
is,
in
though.
that statement,
you
Your
know
Honor.
I'm right.
What?
Dumb men.
I
What?
know. Himbos. But mine are too, like, not good as people to be himbos.
Okay. You think your facts? I think I presented that.
Ooh, look at what you did in the meantime.
I think I
Mm.
presented it to the wrong place by accident. Hold on.
Did you not press anything yet?
No.
Oh my god, that only helps us!
Because we got the thing. We got the fingerprints. We already know he was there.
Mm.
Hold on.
I don't have a
This-
strategy. I'm just like, did you press?
You did it wrong.
That's
You're
my
such an
contribution.
idiot. You should do it my way. What's your way? I don't have a way.
That was like you trying to tell me about gay hands earlier, where you're like, he's doing gay hands, and I was
He
like, what
was.
are
That's
they? And
a
you're
real
like, I don't
thing.
know.
That's a real
Officer
thing.
Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd?
Gay hands are a thing. I promise.
That is, you being called in to testify like this.
Apparently, they're called camp hands
It's so
sometimes.
tortured.
He's not. That's the whole point.
He needs a healing soul. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime.
And yet you drag me down here. Explain yourself, partner.
I bet I'd be like, baby, can I drink from your flask? And he'd be like, no. And I'd be like, you're
It's
right.
I don't want to drag you down. Not to my level.
It's quite simple.
And I don't want to share my fucking whiskey.
Also, that is expensive.
Can you hear my dogs?
Oh.
Good. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint.
Isn't good, oh good partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crate. Fuck!
And I'm drunk.
I pay my respects. I used to make about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there.
You know, I'm only 25.
You know-
All this fucking drinking and hard
You know,
living.
uh,
It ages a man.
I
I'm
only wish
gonna
it were, officer.
go over there and stare at that mirror.
It has some men me.
There's a handsome man. Why is he coming towards me?
You come around
You
here,
wanna
partner.
fight?
Often you come.
You wanna fight me? Okay. He just bashes into the
He
mirror.
punches the mirror.
Ow!
He headbutts it and takes himself out. I only wish it were officer. But you see,
Why are they called patrolmen and not beat cops? Why wouldn't we know?
I don't fucking know because it's America. Your fingerprints were covered in blood.
Oh my god.
Fingerprints,
Look at
I
his
don't think
stupid
so.
stirrups. Stupid fucking
Witness.
stirrups. He's got stupid
What is
stirrups.
the meaning of this?
He's got such stupid fucking stirrups.
He has stirrups?
Yeah.
What
on
are you
his-
talking
on his
about?
little
Stirrup
booties.
pants?
No. On
Do you
his
mean spurs?
Spurs? That's what I mean.
Oh my god.
Don't laugh.
Stirrups is what is on a saddle.
Yeah.
Dumb. Your blood stain. Okay, the blood was wiped away. However, well,
How dare you call me
I just
dumb?
won't read anything.
That's what you get.
Only a dumb person can read their lines.
Only a non-dumb person gets to read their lines.
Officer Marshall. He's like bad Officer Marshall, and he's just
It
using the
seems
spray
to
bottle
me
like a cat.
There ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it that you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall.
You have insulted my boyfriend,
About
and by
the
extension myself.
blood-stained fingerprints. Hold me back.
Oh, well,
Hold me back. And he's just like, no one is. And he's like, hold me back.
Phoenix runs up and squeezes him, and he's just like, ooh, oh my.
Hold me back.
Objection. Judge, objection. Jesus Christ, objection.
Overruled.
Okay, begin your testimony. You found it at the scene of the crime.
Blood-stained fingerprints. Like I said, it's only natural
It's
for
so
my
fast that he
fingerprints.
just took a really quick like
fingerprints to be in the
Frame.
evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated.
the fingerprint.
Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it.
Did I show you the Sonic animation where he's like, why do you think we call him Knuckles? And Shadow's like, because he's wearing
did.
gloves.
You did.
That video is really funny.
The witness's explanation appears valid. There's room for doubt.
Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner.
Oh, neck.
Shut up.
What?
I thought you said
I was cracking
neck.
my neck.
Oh, I thought you were being like, oh, Marshall.
Ew. No, not like that.
Good.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm glad too.
I'm glad you're glad.
I'm glad you're glad. Vince, maybe.
Just a second, Coco. All right. The defense. All right. This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it.
Oh shit. Like I said, it was only natural for. Sure, we'll press that. I wasn't listening. I was too busy reading his
I want
lines.
him to carry me around in his bandana like a baby in a Bjorn.
What?
I don't think you were listening.
Of course I was listening. What else could I be listening to?
Oh man. I was just trying to like. I was making a joke out of me being a hypocrite because Wolfie was like, Dempy, you were a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, that was why.
So I decided to be one and I said something very strange. That's because you, how did you put it? Pay your respects once a month?
I'm thinking of how ridiculous what I did that is. That would snap instantly. What the fuck?
How what?
You said I want to be inside the bandana. It's
I
not
said I want
big
him
enough.
to carry me in his bandana.
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
I'm
I
a
can
slender
understand that.
lass.
I understand. Like, so you're inside it, so you're closer to him. Got it. Yeah, that's right. Then
Yeah.
one more thing. The locker happens to be mine.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said.
I said what I said. That's right, Dave.
That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker inside. I still use.
Wolfie, can
Oh,
you
that's
send the
in
clip
there
to me?
now, though. It's a broken hooper crooking.
Heap of Broken Dreams is a good Green Day song. On this heap of broken dreams. The shadows. Dude, I discovered that song through a slideshow of Link fan art, and it changed my fucking life when I was 10. I see. Thanks, Wolfie.
I'm sorry, that's mean. I shouldn't laugh at you.
No, I was a nerd.
It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker.
I discovered Linkin Park through a fan anime. Well, it wasn't even animated. It was a fan movie video, an animated
Apparently, it's
music video, AMV. It was from Smash Bros. Brawl, and I thought it was the coolest shit I had ever
Brawl
seen.
is very fun. Like, I'm not knocking you for
I
that.
love Brawl. That was the one
Yeah.
I had.
It's got the story where, like, all the villains team up to just destroy everything with a void space, and it's like, what the
Everyone
fuck is going on?
shit.
There's a fucking scene where Bowser and Ganondorf are standing on the top of, like, a super futuristic ship, completely serious, just like, yeah, we're gonna destroy the world.
This is
And you're
not
like,
as silly together.
what the fuck
as-
is happening?
That is not as silly in one scene as this thing I've been watching lately, which is Kingdom Hearts 2 when Sora goes to the Pirates of the Caribbean world. That is a hilarious fucking dumpster fire, I will say.
To be fair, there's
So
a lot
funny.
more that happens than that. I mean, like...
No, the guy I was watching recently had the funniest thing to say about Kingdom Hearts because he got to the like Little Mermaid world and you have to do a really bad rhythm game with a horrible song. And what he said, laughing, was he said, "Let's not pretend that Kingdom Hearts is so brilliant that this is the dumbest thing we are ever going to see in this series." And he was completely correct. And unlike you, he genuinely likes and appreciates the series, so it's
I
way
don't
funnier
mind
when
it.
he roasts
It's
it.
nice.
That's what I'm saying.
It's nice, but
No.
it's not for me. So,
You poop all over
I
it.
do not poop all over it.
Yes, you do.
I just get frustrated when you guys start talking about it, and I just have nothing to add.
Well, I have nothing to add to D&D stuff or Star
That's
Wars
true,
stuff
yeah.
sometimes, and I fucking nut up. I don't send him Michael Scott looking bored and distressed from the office.
That is
gif
not-
every
that is
single
90%.
time
That's-
someone talks about something I'm not privy to
That's
because I'm considerate.
that's 90% a joke.
I know.
yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard
I
time.
love how you're giving me a hard time, but you full on sent it back to me a couple times.
I know, and I was like, see how it fucking feels? That was really funny of me. You're right.
Shut up.
He must have been using his pinky print lock.
The Smash Bros. Brawl is good though, because
It is. They make you choose between waifus,
Oh my
Peach, or
God.
Twilight Princess Zelda.
but they make you
Best
choose.
of Zelda's design-wise,
Yeah, you-
brunette Zelda is so fucking basic. Although Skyward Sword's a cutie and Breath of the Wild is a big mega cutie, but I will always have a soft spot for brunette Zelda, and I think they should do that more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What I was gonna say is that they make you choose like
I'm a Midna stan.
they make you choose between
ahead.
a lot of characters, but they straight up end up getting shot and like turned to stone. Fucking Ness gets turned to stone at the start of the storyline, and you're like,
I think.
what the fuck's going on? He gets turned to stone by Wario, and you're like, what the fuck is
hell?
happening?
Oh my gosh.
And then
You. Go ahead. Sorry.
Lucas teams up with Pokemon Trainer to go into a
Yeah.
fucking
What's cooler
temple.
than that?
It's not that it's not cool. It's that
What's
it's
cooler
so
than
ridiculous.
Pikachu befriending Samus and
Yeah.
them being cool together?
That's cool.
Adorbs.
Meta Knight, Marth, and
Samus,
Ike
my god.
becoming like super bros in a
I'm
castle,
not gonna lie.
and then straight up
The little-
fighting like a
As of
horde.
Smash Bros. U, when they were like, let's give Samus a mini skirt, I was like, oh, that was a good
Yeah.
idea. And that's usually who I play as.
Mm.
She's so cute.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's good though. It's
And then they
ridiculous.
added Cloud.
They had Sonic at the end of that storyline, like right at the end. He just turns up and he's like, "Hey guys,
What?
I'm gonna help you fight God." And you're like, "Oh yeah, okay, it's tight."
I loved Smash
It's
Bros.
so
And it has
stupid.
spawned a million billion silly fan fictions.
There's so many
Characters you never thought would ever fuck in their own
Yeah,
canons
of
get
course.
to in Smash Bros. I don't know,
Yeah.
campus, resort,
Diddy Kong.
wherever it is.
Diddy Kong gets upset because
They eat at the same cafeteria tables.
Donkey Kong gets turned to stone by Bowser, and then he has to team up with Fox and Falco.
Yeah, it's great.
No, I know, it's just ridiculous saying those
Of
sentences.
course it is. This is why people like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
It's super
so
funny.
silly. Oh, I love it. And Luigi teams up with King Dedede and Ness.
That guy.
Ness, yeah. That's later on, actually, though.
So in Kingdom Hearts and the Pirates of the
Oh my
Caribbean world,
God.
it's amazing. No, hold on. It's very funny because they're recreating like
Hold on, hold on.
climactic. Come on,
I'm just kidding.
just let me. It's a hilarious scene. They're like redoing one of the movie scenes involving the coins and give the blood of the Turner and whatever, and then the Pirates of the Caribbean theme kicks in super loud, and Donald Duck jumps in like, "Not on my watch!" and it's super
They'll
funny.
pay for this.
It's great.
Wolfie, that wasn't a fight against Master Hand. That was a fight against Taboo. So
Taboo.
fucking know your
Master Hand
your
used to
law.
fucking creep me out.
Yeah, well, he's controlled by Taboo. Why? I don't fucking
I
remember.
don't know.
He's-
whatever.
Yeah.
I think why is the wrong question to ask in the Smash Bros. Space Emissary.
Subspace Emissary. Yeah.
Yes.
It literally starts
new.
with Mario fighting Kirby and then the world being destroyed. While Kirby is like,
I still think they should make Midna a fighter for Smash
Yeah.
Bros.
what else
They
happened?
did her thing in Hyrule Warriors. She would have a moveset. She's an assist trophy,
There's
but
so
that's not
much
good enough.
ridiculous shit
At
there.
least Wolf Link and Midna. For shit's
Captain
sake.
Falcon teams up with Olimar and kills his Pikmin immediately.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
we gotta move on.
Oh my god, and then the Ice Climbers team up with Lucario. And it's like,
Great.
what? It's amazing.
I was Sheik. I was a Sheik main.
Oh my god, the best moment in the entire thing is when they're all on the fucking Meta Knight ship. They've defeated that guy and they just start having tea like it's something casual. And they're like, Fox, calm your fucking
Sheik is
shit.
drinking the tea through the
Yeah.
shawl.
Fox
That was
is
silly.
like freaking out and going like, we gotta go, we gotta stop it. And they're like,
Or
just
if you have
chill
Peach,
out.
she's so cute about it. She's like, tea! I fucking love Princess
Yeah.
Peach. She's adorable.
Anyway,
I'm a Rosalina girl, though. She's dreamy.
yeah. What else is there? Murder, touch the locker. Blood print, stain, paint,
Boy, we have not made a whole lot of progress.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
I guess it's mine.
It's both our faults.
Stupid,
Well,
stupid,
didn't you know
stupid.
the murderer was wearing gloves?
Ugh, because he's wearing gloves.
Okay.
That's what started this.
Oh, are you suggesting it or?
No, I was just quoting
Okay.
that one Sonic animation.
Oh, yeah. One of them happened to be at the same place, bloodstained handprint. That seems stupid.
Wolfie is asking how he knows they were wearing gloves, which I think is a good point.
Okay, Wolfie. We got distracted talking about Lucario.
How do you know that?
I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a bloodstain at the scene of the murder. The scene of the throughout the murder.
It's okay, baby. No one noticed. That's right.
God damn
It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
He just gets me so flustered. However, no fingerprints were detected on the handprint.
Yeah, I think we tried that too. Oh, wow. So that would mean... Oh, wait. The murderer wearing gloves.
What the fuck?
Forgot who was talking.
Having to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. A romantic.
That's the only logical conclusion. And you starting to get the picture, Pern.
The picture.
The seal of blood is the desert. It's just food for the buzzards. That's not what the desert's for. There's only one reality, and that's this. Security tape. So long as
That
my
was
trail
Phoenix.
isn't in there, you can't say otherwise.
Hey!
I'm sorry, I don't know. I was in a flow.
This isn't. I know. You were like Drew Carey just now. This is gonna go anyway, Mr. Right. He gets so good. It comes. Oh, the looks on their faces is so funny.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, Your Honor.
You continue to
He's just like head down, like
Falling asleep.
he's just like, man, this has been going on a while.
He's texting.
I'm just gonna press this. I didn't even read it properly.
What do you mean by that?
You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
Video
Video.
That video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots.
blind spots.
Places you can't see a blind spot. The camera is panning back and forth.
I love
the floor
seeing this
isn't shown.
again. It's my
Jesus,
favorite piece
shit.
of evidence.
The animators were like, we spent a lot of fucking time on
Guys,
this one, okay?
come on. We spent all of all the time on this.
If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape.
We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright.
Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence of that video that indicates Officer Marshall is present, please do so
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall.
Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might
Or I
wind
might
up
just
being
have
the
to
one making the
spank you.
mistake. 5,000 penalties.
I'm the judge, not you.
Oh,
Now then, let's have another look at this video.
100 penalties.
What, someone get, who let the wolfman back in here? Someone get him out.
I'll give you a penalty, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please take me back.
Ew,
Ew, what the fuck? You really went there.
What was wrong with it?
Hungry for...
You got a problem with that? What are we looking for?
I don't fucking know. I was thinking about lying being gross. Someone sneaking by.
What were we trying to prove?
Someone could sneak around.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll just keep watching. Maybe something will change. We've already got this stuff over here, so I don't think it's this stuff over here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the 3D games animation
flag is
because I have
too
heard that they get really
convenient,
good.
That flag is way too convenient. Like,
I fucking know.
it's like,
I
oh,
was
it's
about to
always
spoil
in the
something
way.
massive.
How
It
long do you think
reminded
they
me
had to
of.
make sure they could get that right?
I don't know.
Is this the end?
I don't know
we
enough
go back
about
again.
animation yet.
We go back one more time. One more time.
It's so fucking slow.
Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it, I gotta go through the entire
you
thing
can
again.
fast forward. Is this what they show people in Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah. They just make them play the fifth case in
In
investigations,
a loop.
but only the bad part.
Talk about a creepy pasta.
Oh,
God,
you're right. Damn, I wouldn't have
not-
noticed.
it's not there yet.
I would have been dumb AF about it
It's
this
not
whole
there
entire
yet.
time.
Now
Oh, my
it's there.
elbow. What? Hello. Bringing our attention back to the security camera.
So I remembered.
Is a mis-
I remembered it was in the actual shop when we were in there, but I was like, it's not there. Was I wrong?
I don't think I ever absorbed that detail. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Mistake. Skip my line, I guess.
The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? You did the crime.
Very well.
He just gives him a look.
You can clearly be seen in this video.
Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. Maybe I will end up.
I've always
fucking
been
you.
good at haikus. And Miles is like, what?
What?
That is not
That's not what a haiku is.
right.
It's 7,
The key-
11, 7, right?
No, it's not that. It's
Oh.
575.
Oh no.
Were you being silly on purpose?
Yes.
Oh, you were not.
No.
Oh my god. Amazing. The key lies in a certain marker shown
Don't
in
act
the
like you're so
video.
fucking smart.
I knew what a haiku was. You watched that episode of Avatar.
Yeah, I don't really know what the 7th.
Like I paddle my canoe, I'll paddle yours too.
Shut up.
Locker with a white cloth. I believe it was a
With
witness.
white cloth.
Wolfie's like, girls, you're both stupid.
Yeah.
Now then, let's rewind the video a bit.
We are stupid. My
We're both
my
Patrick
chest-
nailing
my
points to our
chest
heads.
is weighing me down. Help. I'm slipping down.
I don't
my
have
chair.
that excuse.
Yeah. Here we go through the same video footage.
Where's Jakey Jake?
More like,
Don't talk big.
more like a joke.
Oh, the white cloth is gone.
What?
Joke, Marshall.
Oh my god. Jesus
Help.
Christ.
I'm actually
I'm not
stuck.
gonna dignify that.
Oh no.
That was awful.
It's too heavy.
What are you doing?
I slipped down my chair and now I can't get back up.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Click the mouse.
I'm being weighed. I can't reach. Oh no, I can actually. Hold on, let me work on this. Say your line.
What is the meaning of this, Officer Marshall?
Jesus shit.
Christ. This is not good. Help.
That's funny, whoops. When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there.
Oh god. That was hard. I had to put in actual effort.
Then it suddenly appeared, and there's only one explanation.
That's completely normal for me, but I'm usually not weighed down like much when it happens.
Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away.
See, look at this stupid Spurs.
As if you knew what they were called this whole entire time.
I did. Hold your horses, sorry partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who... It absolutely does. I'm the one who opened it. You're such a fucking idiot. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened a locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone looking at me? Like I'm a wanted man.
This guy isn't just playing dumb. He's actually dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade.
I can't do it anymore. It's gonna hurt my throat.
No, you can't. But you're the only person who can open that particular locker.
I get copy striked. Oh yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I call your bluff. You say I opened their locker? Prove it. Do we have evidence that suggests that they're electronic?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes,
Maybe
we do.
the
We do.
answer lies
Only
in
the
my
assigned
Bloody
detective
Mary.
prints will open. For fuck's sake. Fingerprint sensor? Oh,
Ooh,
look
look at him all
silly
hot and
face.
bothered.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier today, asshole. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to.
What kind of crazy talk is this?
Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this.
In any case, the locks aren't obvious. They're even
Wolfie, will you go out with me?
Don't start her. She'll,
So, Sheriff,
she'll be all like, yes. I'll have to deal with it.
what do you have to say in 8 words or less?
Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh, he's like a carnivore man.
Yeah. I only got one word. No!
What a great animation. That was fun.
I bet you loved it.
Not salaciously.
If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard.
There's a great video out there about Ace Attorney's animation. I assure you this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime.
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay. Please answer the question.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. What is he now, a bullfighter?
Wow, wow, wow.
That's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here.
We can.
Just like face
Oh,
down,
look at
like
these floor plans.
just awake. Like, oh wow, that's amazing.
There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. What's the deal?
That's so. And where's the witness?
It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. Just like he always does.
That's right, baby.
That man always
The only
has
possible
a
conclusion.
confounding answer. He's always got something.
He
to sleep,
vexes me.
and it's usually for me.
Well, then, let's hear it.
Talking
Mr.
about his
Edgeworth.
hand.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna jack
Take
me off
5.
later.
Where's Officer Marshall at the time of the crime?
he was the killer, right? Well, oh no, Meekins is on trial, isn't he?
Mm.
I don't want to get caught out by this. It's happened so many times before, where like
I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about
because
Miles and Phoenix.
Meekins is the suspect, so he's the one who would have been doing the killing. So I think it's
Oh yeah, whatever.
okay. Yeah,
Officer Marshall was standing right here.
like I know exactly what did happen. It's just contextually how they set up victim and killer.
But
I wish I had more donut. I do. I would just have to get it.
that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was.
Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman.
Wow.
It would have been the victim unless it wasn't the victim. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall.
It was you. No.
It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman.
It was Phoenix Wright. I got it.
You were in Goodman face. Reprehensible.
But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at this crime scene.
The detective.
Once he saw the man's face, he'd have known for sure.
Then I saw his face.
Wah, 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 wah.
So, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. We gotta watch Shrek.
Not a trace.
We're gonna have a Shrek marathon. The three of us. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. Shrek 2 is such a good movie. My diet is ruined.
My diet is ruined.
I'm a fan of it.
Could I have
don't
the
even
medieval
have dental.
meal? Yeah, I love.
And then
I
the
think, I
Tumblr
think we've
meme, they don't even
literally-
have Genova.
We
Or
may,
Genoa.
we may
Genova
have,
is Final Fantasy.
we may have had this
Whoops.
conversation before, but
It's so funny.
but I love the
Cherry
scene.
flavored.
I love the
What
scene.
Taste.
I love the scene where it's like fighting against a wave.
What?
Trying to get my point in.
Take your time.
What I was going to say is that I love the scene where they do a cops parody of guards, and
Yeah.
they get Puss in Boots
That's
against
silly.
the wall with a like catnip, and he's like, "That's
Yeah.
not mine."
That's not mine.
That gets me every time. Javier Bardem. It's Javier
And then,
Bardem,
of
isn't
course, the best climax in any movie
it? Oh
ever.
yeah.
I need a hero.
Let's just skip this.
Da,
It was
da,
earlier.
da, da, da. Something about the officer's story puzzled me and puzzled me till my puzzler was sore. If the man had his ID card,
My
why didn't he
poor
just
puzzler.
show it?
Phoenix has touched it. My puzzler. Ooh. You're getting my puzzler hard.
It's 2 sizes bigger.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
you would have needed
My
it to
puzzler.
evidence room.
Whenever we're in
So it
court,
must
my
have been carrying
puzzler seems
it.
to grow.
The answer is simple. He couldn't show it.
Would
Von
you like
Karma,
me to
what are you
show
doing
you
out of
my
jail?
puzzler?
As you can see, Detective Goodman's it's on.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown.
Oh no!
Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman.
You don't want that.
Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall?
Oh.
This is my wallet.
You got quite an imagination, partner. We
It's
got a
actually
term for that.
Pair of
It's
edible
called
underwear.
circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial evidence. He's still denying it.
You're gonna have to do better than that, partner, to break the detective. Unless you have hard evidence providing address of it.
Hmm.
Isn't it the sign-in sheet?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Thinking about lying.
I can't say I particularly
We'll see
care
what
for your uncooperative
I
disposition.
can't say I care for your beard, but you ain't gonna see me coming. He's already said that. No, because Wolfie was like, oh. Oh.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim?
Well, am I kidding? I don't have anything like that.
I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the dessert heat. Man,
This flan is too tough. This can't be happening.
are you about to make a dessert-themed joke?
No. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do?
He's the one! What are you talking about? I'm the one.
Uh-oh. Miles, you got that look.
I'll be having some dessert later. It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed.
You could say you're like a virgin at this.
I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was starting out. Kill everyone who disobeys
Oh
you.
my god. Miles.
Probably a good thing he's in prison. You can't get ahead unless you put everyone in jail. When you've run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. So I've returned to you.
The basics.
You're basic. And wrecking him.
For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Phoenix, try thinking outside
Jesus.
the box. I should look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. Rather, I should look for the evidence that came about because he was in disguise.
Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place?
He's talking like Mackenzie Zales.
What do you mean?
There's no reason for the Officer Marshal to open his locker at the time of the crime. Was that someone from Most Popular Kids in School?
Yeah, she's the
he
one with the
did,
dark hair who's like
despite the
a head
chance.
cheerleader,
It
homecoming
might be
queen,
discovered
part-time
later,
model.
as it has been. I only know Deandra and that she's new.
Mackenzie Zales always says her name like Deandra. It's a super funny
Deandra.
show. You should watch it with me.
I've watched some
Brittany
of it.
Matthews is my favorite. Would you please? Oh my god, it's so funny.
I've watched some of
Which
it,
means
yeah.
he didn't originally plan to open his locker. For God's sake, Lang is basically Than from that show. Like, you should at
Yeah.
least check out the source
I
material.
have!
According to the defense's
I've watched
argument,
some of it!
Everyone just does season 1. Season 2 is super
I
funny.
will, I just haven't got there yet.
Watch it with me.
Officer Jake Marshall was a detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then, after the crime was
Committed.
he opened his own locker for some unknown reason, grabbing condoms, I don't know.
The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that. He opened it in order to put the cloth inside.
That's my favorite drink. White cloth.
You literally said White Claw by accident earlier. I made a joke about it. And you completely
I
ignored
said
me.
I said it with a lisp though, and I made it like super funny. I
Yeah,
thought it was funny.
definitely.
I like lime White Claws are pretty good. I will say they
no,
don't
it's
make me
more
feel
of a
as bloaty as
American
beer.
brand.
Oh really? They're not sold over there?
I think they are. They're just not really.
It's like an alcoholic LaCroix, which already just tastes like fruit burps, but I find LaCroix
ciders
are
over
a lot
here.
less heavy than beers,
drink, like-
even like Pilsners and
Well,
shit.
I don't drink. I don't.
Did I say LaCroix? I meant White Claws. Shit. Now
See,
you're
yeah,
confused.
Wolfie hasn't
The mango
heard
ones
of
are
one.
okay.
We drink like ciders, like Copperberg and
Cider's aight.
Strongbow, and actual good ciders that aren't either of those very well known
Where
brands.
you got opportunity in this very community. Perhaps.
Perhaps I
Wolf,
do
you'll know
have
what
an
I'm talking
opportunity.
about. Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions, non-pare. I don't have any evidence, so this video is my only shot.
I'm asleep. She's just fully fallen asleep. Just
Very well,
sways.
let's take yet another look at the security tape.
No.
Even the judge is like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, he opened the locker, he put away the white. Whatever.
Yay, we'll have another look. I actually know what I'm looking for. Let's look for that white claw.
Jesus. I could have been voicing Francisco by now.
I'm sorry. I wanted to be comprehensive.
Yeah, whatever. We could have played it in release order, damn it.
Yeah, then we'd have to go back to this. It's like
Yeah, it would be like a fun
story.
little like, oh, remember when we did this?
I think it's fine either way.
To be honest, it
Ah.
makes some things less interesting.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, Kingdom Hearts has this thing too, where things are told out of order, but you should really just kind of do it in release order.
I'm assuming this blood is the main thing.
Vital information coming out later.
Right. To be fair, none
For
of
some
this
reason, you
actually
disguised yourself
applies.
as Detective Goodman.
The only thing that applies is Emma existing. And also, we played investigations first, so...
I entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet.
Yeah.
I think it takes a little bit of the punch out of the next game for what it starts up with, but that's not going to be there since some spoilers are already known to our audience anyway. However, something unexpected happened. Investigations itself is kind of a spoiler.
Yes, yeah, I mean... Oh, right, I see what you're talking about.
Officer Meekins barged in on you.
I
Yeah.
don't think it really takes the punch out of it.
Mm.
I think it adds a little bit to
It's
it.
kind of funnier knowing what we know when you play that game because of how it makes both of them look. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him.
Like dramatic bitches, yes.
However,
I think it adds to some motivation. But like it does nothing else for it. Anyway, that's for
Yeah.
the future.
Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat? You couldn't just walk out like that. So you had the coat in your locker.
Oh, that makes sense. Pardon. I was just like, there's blood here.
I like long-haired dudes, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Or spiky head.
Now
Your line.
then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth?
It's like, y'all, I underestimated.
Oh, for God's sake.
I hope you're happy now, Mr. Nutchworth.
Call an ambulance. Nick Marshall's having a knock.
God damn it. 2 years ago. If you were only half as persistent as then you are today, we all wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it.
Alright. I fucked them. I fucked all
I like to
the
start my
people
day
in
with a
police.
morning wank.
I fucked all the members of the police department, top to bottom. Gant to Meekins.
Ew.
Some were good, some were less good.
Jesus.
I had to do it. That day, I couldn't just
They
stand
call me
by
the
and
king
let
of
it die.
herbs.
I stole the detective ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out all the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked and managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on camera.
You got really far away.
So I did. My mic fell down. There wasn't any murderer in the
He was just like tying his
evidence
shoe.
room at 5:15. Sorry. These things take ages to tie.
So the supposed victim was really you.
There's one thing I still don't understand.
The supposed
Why am I
victim
still
was you.
single? Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor.
It was way too much blood for such a small donation. I learned something funny today in the Resident Evil 2 remake that came
Right.
out recently-ish.
Yeah.
Someone modded it so that whenever Mr. X is his name, whenever he shows up, it plays X gonna give it to you as
Yeah,
a
I've
music cue.
known about that for a while. But
Well, I just learned
no,
about
I'm
it.
not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I do know about that.
It's funny.
There's
When you say it, you mean
there's already so many mods for Resi 8 that just have turned up
Yeah.
on my recommended as a result of me watching Resi 8 and some general.
Did you see the Spanko one?
Yeah, I saw that one, but I saw much worse than that. There's a fucking video.
I
Someone
saw a Barney one.
I don't know what that means.
Did you see the Barney one?
I don't know what that means.
Oh my god,
Just-
Barney the purple dinosaur.
right,
They
okay.
replaced a bunch of like the zombies in the game with Barneys, and it was
actually
horrible.
like 'em.
I almost sent it to you
I
guys.
actually like
It was disturbing. And headshotting the Barneys wasn't enough either.
Likens.
What?
I know that I watched a video yesterday, which is a POV of Lady D on the call to the other person, but you're the mirror that gets thrown, and it's like, yes, please. And one's you're the chair,
So silly.
and the chair one's good
You know,
because it shows
I think to
shows
myself,
Ethan Winters at the window, and he's just a camera, which is the funniest shit in the world.
you know, I will think to myself occasionally, I'm like, you know, her daughters are super cute, and then I remember what they are, and it
They're
kills
bugs.
it for
They're
me.
bugs.
I can't stay on the topic
Yeah.
for too long.
I mean, yeah, Lady D
But
is
the blonde one with
is-
like all the makeup on her chin is really
Yeah.
cute.
Lady D isn't
Especially her.
anything eldritch or abominable either.
Yeah, like
She's completely
even if,
a tall
but she
woman.
kind of doesn't do it for me because I'm like she doesn't give me lesbo vibes. She just gives me would kill me vibes. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
She wouldn't be like I've changed for you or whatever.
No,
So
that's fair. She wants man blood after all.
I like the video.
That's my
No. The comic
have
you
to ask
sent where she's
partner.
like, "Mother, look at
Yes.
this video,"
Yeah.
and she does the face that all
Yeah.
parents make when they're watching a
Who
fucking
is
Vine
this? I
perfectly.
fucking love
I
that.
know.
I have that saved on my phone still because I find it so funny. Like I usually delete shit.
It's so funny.
It's very funny.
Well, just especially the little like hee 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 in the background.
Yeah,
It's
she's
cute.
just like, yeah,
That's online incident.
they all die. 2 years have passed since the case was closed. It was going to completely end with a transferal that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over.
What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only the case-led detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine.
Have you ever seen the Daft Punk movie that they made for that album? It is very stupid and very lovable.
Ah, it's nice.
But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. We should watch that together because it is so roastable. Why does he care so much about it?
That day was my last chance. That's why I stole the
There's a very
detective's
cute guy in
ID,
that movie
dressed
too.
like him, and a plan to take out the evidence. Just gonna press shit. I don't know what to do.
Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence. Hey, I didn't do that. Oh, I did. I accidentally clicked it. Oh God, what's happening?
Jesus! And the detective's
My
ID
mouse
card.
got stuck down. I wasn't trying to do that.
Oh my god.
Jesus, you did something out of your control.
I will say I would
I
rather
stole
play a
that
shorter
morning
game
of the incident.
in between once we're like, if we're taking.
Oh,
I
you
would like
mean
to
a
play
separate thing.
Danganronpa at some point, but I would
That's
like to
not
do
a
something
short
in
game.
between a visual novel and that
Yeah,
because that is a
no,
really
yeah, that
long
would be
game.
cool. That'd be fine. I would be completely up for
But I
that.
would want to do that in the future. So
Yeah.
I would love to do Undertale on this channel if you do, but if you don't, then
That's
no.
still kind
but
of
I
an
think it would be
RPG.
fun.
But sure. So that
Well,
really
yeah, but
was
it's still-
why
it's got
Goodman
more, like,
started filling
It's a little
out
bit less
that Lost
intensive than a
Island report.
VN.
Yeah, if we want to do something in between games, that's cool. I'm up for it.
Because I don't know what other ones
returned his
would
I-
work
I
very
returned
well
his
with the
ID card.
latency.
I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office's parking lot. What do you mean?
Well, just with the visual novel, timing is a little bit less of an issue when you can kind of click when stuff happens.
Well, even
Does that make sense?
Even so, it's like it's only for dialogue. Otherwise, you're going to be fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. Maybe sure.
Because
The ID
time
card
is
I found
pretty
was left there by Officer Marshall.
alright. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner?
I love it when he dresses people down.
Fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguised yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that lock yourself.
But he could because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door.
How convenient.
That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall.
I wasn't expecting that.
This is the longest case.
You know, right?
The circus
it's
case is going to be
interesting,
a
like-
fucking nightmare. Yeah, for
there's
sure.
like-
Especially at the end, this case gets good.
Like this,
But, oh my God, the
we're
circus
ramping
case
up
is
to the
bad.
interesting part again. Like the video footage is
Yeah.
the worst part, and then it gets good
Yeah.
again.
I'm the worst part of this because I keep getting off track. You pulled a knife on
No,
Officer
you're the best
Meekins
part
and
of
tried to
this.
drive him off.
You're the best part of this. Don't you start. Let's just say I was a little surprised. I love when you go on rants. I only planned on
Thanks.
being in the
Because I'm gonna do it whether you like it or not.
I fucking know. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time.
Officer Meekins certainly is a one in a million type of motherfucker. Mistaking a detective shooter and his manager to be shown his ID.
I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year.
When did Edgeworth get so much influence?
Because I'm the best. Anyway, he threw himself at me, and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out this way, with me knocking him out and everything.
By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh,
I got
you
this
mean this one?
Empty balloon. I don't know what to say. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolfie.
It was earlier
so
when
you
you were
knocked
chatting.
Officer
you're like,
Meekins out.
I had a point, and you were talking and talking. And I was like, I think I'm gonna wait. So
Oh, I'm really sorry.
no, it's all right.
I don't mean to do that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's lovely. It's charming.
No, it isn't.
It is. I
People
find
don't like
charming.
it.
God, I have no idea what we're doing.
I don't either because I was talking as usual. So you did your research beforehand.
Those who got into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make him a difference, though. The security tape is erased every
Can you believe this guy?
6 hours. I can't. I'm so fucking annoyed. I
He's
booked
wasting our
I
time.
booked
Time we
myself
could be
in for some
spending
tea
together.
and toast this evening. I was going to
Ah, not tea and toast.
steal a samurai graphic novel. But
What
no,
if I join you, babe, for tea and toast?
I've already made the reservation.
Oh my God, brutal!
he's
Like,
totally
they can't
just
put-
he's totally
what?
just like, I don't want to lose the money. If all had
Like you can't put an extra fucking chair on whatever shitty table they put you at. What the hell?
I make a scene. I don't want to make a scene.
I thought you loved me, Miles.
Don't just say that.
Guys.
Would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. Don't try and deflect this, Miles. I'm doing my job. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there.
I told you that my senior quote was I rant, therefore I am, right? And it's still true.
It is true, yeah, very true.
What was Officer Meekins doing during that time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby.
You know. What you're saying is on that day.
Wasn't any moiter in the evidence room.
Moida.
Oh,
But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place.
oh my goodness me.
Mhm.
What are you, blind? The victim showed on tape is me. I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker.
He's like on his last nerve.
Yeah. Actually, no, I didn't.
It just kicks the whole desk over.
Not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone.
What, Mr. Edgeworth? Where the fuck is that evidence?
I'm still missing. It's still missing, Your Honor.
Because I'm missing. Can you find me?
I'm
That's a
the
good song.
evidence. You don't have me.
You know what song I'm evidence? Revenants. Whoop.
Revenants.
Uh-oh. Detective Guston's locker was empty. Shit. I can't read. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, the fuck?
Far away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether to answer or not.
Why? Why'd you do this?
Oh, I think we just had to press them all.
Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? Fuck, I was trying to remember what the Emperor said in Mulan. You know, where he's like,
Now all of China
you fucked
knows
this
it,
up
yeah.
and then you did this. You fucked up my fancy door and saved China. And I couldn't remember. Fuck, this is no small offense.
Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut to salary.
Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution.
Right? If I asked your opinion, you would know. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one's mine. I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with.
The witches has an unusual amount of steel. Let's hear more. This is exciting. Thank you, Wolf.
I can't just forget SO9 incident. You know why? Let's
No matter
have
how
a
the
look.
wind howls,
I
the
remember we got
mountain
them,
can
didn't we?
never
We were
bow.
given them. Perpetrator, Joe Dark, crime, serial murder, sentence, death.
Height
Victims,
6'4".
Edward Jones, Edith Kirby, Jeb Bates, Jason Knight, Rachel
Jeb Bates.
Ross, Neil Marshall. See, I know what to present here because I do remember
Blah
that.
blah blah. Take the sword for China and
Talk
take the
on
medal
the
from
clock.
me. Li Shang, you need to learn how to talk to women.
Witnesses, Lana Sky, Emma Sky.
I
Investigation
do love
task
that one
force.
post where like it's like Shang,
Executive investigation.
Shang's
Damon Gann,
journey of
Lana Sky.
self-discovery.
Head investigator.
He's like, I think I might be gay.
Goodman.
I'm definitely gay.
Investigators. Jake Marshall, Angel Star. Okay, we got that clear.
Li Shang is cute.
Uh-huh.
I bet Wolfie would be like, yeah, Li Shang is cute. Officer Marshall, I think I understand.
Who's just plowing on.
You know who's cute? Prince Naveen. He's cute. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident.
Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. Which one's Prince was face?
What?
What
Do
do
you mean Naveen?
Yeah.
From the Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
The cute guy who
Is-
can play music.
oh.
He's like, I'm broke, but I'm totally gorgeous.
Yeah.
I have the SL9 incident
Yeah,
file
sad
here.
but true. No, from that scene.
Yeah, that guy.
This man
And
says
if
he
he
can
was
read.
married,
This man says he can read my fortune.
you'd
Just like going with Dr. Cillier, like he's not entirely crazy.
something your wife.
Yeah. You'd be
What
pushed
the
around.
fuck? I
by your
can't
wife.
remember. Yeah.
Sit down at my
Oh my
table.
god, that song is good.
Put
It's been
your
a long time
minds
since
at
I've seen that
ease.
movie. I'm gonna watch some
Relax it,
Disney movies tonight.
enable me
To do
anything I please. Bum, bum,
What is he?
ba-dum.
Okay,
It's Keith
he
David.
is the cat in Coraline. That's
It's
right.
Keith
I was like, is
David.
he an American
Yeah.
McGee's Alice? But he
It's
is
Keith
not.
David.
Coraline is also a
It's
good
Keith
movie.
David.
Yes. Key Dave.
Keith David. He's a great
I know my
actor.
Key Dave.
He's great.
Kristoff is pretty cute too. It's
Um,
funny because apparently the story behind the design of Kristoff was that they were like,
I have the SL9.
So with
it's in the
Flynn
file
Rider-
right here.
with okay, so with Flynn Rider, they
You know what? Go
they
on, I
pulled
love
like
Flynn
the
Rider.
women. Listen to this. So
No, I am. I'm
please,
saying
it's
go
a fun,
for
fun
it.
fact.
I like
I wouldn't
Flynn
share this
Rider.
fact if it wasn't fun.
Uh-huh.
So for Flynn Rider's design, they pulled like all the lady animators in the office, and they were
Right.
like, "Give us all these like list of features that make a hot guy." So they made him to be a composite of
Right.
like the ultimate hot Chad.
Yep.
So for Kristoff, they were like, he needs to not be as cute as Flynn Rider. So they kind of did that, but they gave him like a big nose, and that took him from being cute to like fucking dreamy for most of the women working there. It's just like.
I
They're like,
fully
we'll
don't-
make him hideous by
I
making
fully
him
don't
way more
understand.
fucking cute.
I fully don't understand how someone can find Kristoff hotter than Flynn Rider.
I'm not. Well, yeah, I can, and I do.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm not saying Flynn Rider isn't hot.
No,
and he does have
is.
that like
No, hold on.
kind of
We're
cocky
gonna have a
douchebag,
problem
but
here.
can't back it off, sensitive man thing, which I do like. I don't know.
Flynn Rider.
Kristoff is a cutie patootie.
No,
he's
he's
good
not.
with animals.
He's just like
He
this.
probably has like reindeer
He's
herpes,
just
though.
a round boy, and like I don't know.
Who else is cute recently?
Flynn Rider. We're not getting off this. Hold on. Kristoff is not.
I like
hotter
Frozen
than
more than I
Rider.
like Tangled.
What?
I thought this is not a controversial opinion.
It
People
is.
tend to have a difference in opinion. I think Tangled is a cute movie, and it exceeded my expectations at the time when I went to see it, since Disney was still kind of getting out of its like mid 2000s dark ages with a lot of its feature films and kind of returning to a more like princesses and musicals type thing. So it exceeded my expectations then, and that was good. But I thought Frozen. I enjoy Frozen more, and I think the music is better. I don't think the music for either is particularly memorable, to be honest.
Frozen has
and kind of same with Moana. Like I can sing some of the songs.
Is kind of lacking in direction.
I disagree.
For a lot of the film, because they're just kind of going places like, "Oh, I gotta go get Elsa," and it's like, yeah, fair enough, but also like, why don't you just leave her alone?
I mean, even a lot of the Disney Renaissance movies had significant problems, and they kind of. I love generally 90s Disney movies, but you have a few really good ones in a row, in my opinion, and then they kind of drop off in consistency. However, is Hercules maybe the same quality of movie as Beauty and the Beast? No. Does that mean I love her? You haven't seen Hercules?
It's one of the only Disney films I haven't seen.
You would love Hercules. We're watching that.
I've seen Hades compilations.
Okay, but no, if you like Emperor's New Groove, you'll like Hercules. I'm adding that to the list.
Emperor's New Groove is my favorite Disney film and never won't be because
we should watch that one together too.
Kuzco is the best Disney princess. Like,
oh my god,
it's
yes,
just the truth. It's
just me off my groove. Wolfie, I put it on the list. I really think we should watch that. My sister has Disney Plus, so I can probably.
I'm sorry,
legally
but you
share
threw off the Emperor's groove.
I'm sorry, but you threw him off his groove. Sorry. I love Kronk.
How did you guys get back before us? How did
we get here?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
I'll turn him into a flea. I'm this little flea. And then I'll put that flea in a box and put that box in a bigger box and mail it to myself. And then I'll smash it with a hammer! Or to save on postage, I'll poison him instead. I agree. Wolfie, I'm going to add that to the list too.
I'm just going to say this again.
We should watch Prince of Egypt! Fuck!
Flynn Rider's not hot. Sorry, Flynn Rider is hotter than Kristoff.
You said it yourself. Flynn Rider's not hot. Joey's out.
No! I'm going to cut that out.
To be honest, okay, I haven't liked the recent Disney movies as much as like 90s Disney, but usually they're a good watch. I haven't seen Raya yet. I haven't heard great things about it, but I'm sure it would be enjoyable enough to
Apparently
watch.
It's got lesbians in it, so... Yeah.
Does it?
It might be the internet. Like, it might be the internet latching onto it because it's Disney. Guess. But it's got two
plus
female
apparently
characters.
It's an Avatar ripoff, which, now we're going to get... Anyway. Yeah, we should watch... You haven't seen Sinbad, have you?
No.
I would not say that movie is super good, but I love that movie.
Flynn Rider's more attractive than Chris.
You've seen Road to El Dorado, right?
I've seen bits of it. He's got.
You need to see all of it. You would love it.
Complexion. He's got nice face.
Okay, guys, I'm serious. I want to make this happen.
He's got like a cool
Disney and Dweemworks. And we need to have a Twilight roasting night.
He's got like a good smile, and a good personality, and like good style.
A Gaylord. Sorry.
Calling
that was mean.
Flynn Rider a Gaylord.
Dude, my sister. No, I was calling you. My sister in
How dare you be correct?
I guess it would be straight lord.
No, not
my
right now.
Sister. Never. My sister. Okay.
Flynn Rider.
Shit. She had a teacher in the 4th grade named Miss Gaylord, and she had a complex about it.
I had a teacher.
When a room of 9-year-olds giggled a little bit at hearing her name was Gaylord, she had a breakdown and burst into tears and screamed at them. Which,
yeah.
I'm sure she had to put up with a lot of teasing, but holy shit, they're 9 years old. Wolfie clipped something else.
No, I actually had a teacher called that as well. Not a joke.
Did they? Dude, my sister had a teacher named Mr. Dyke.
I think it was. Oh god.
His name was
It's actually.
And guess what happened to him?
I
His
don't-
wife left him for another woman. No joke.
I think she was called Gaylard actually.
That's worse.
I know. And there was also one called Mr. Dingle, which
Oh no, dude! I had a
He was
teacher
a-
named
he
Mr.
was a grumpy
Deerdorf,
man.
and I had a teacher named Mr. Deerdorf, and he was like trying to be hip with the kids. And
God,
you know what he told us we should nickname him as?
what?
Big D
Of course,
and Double D.
of course.
And everyone was kind of giggling. And literally, I shouldn't have. Literally said aloud, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't think those mean what you think they mean. And he didn't get it. And I felt really, really bad. I didn't mean to embarrass him or anything. It was just like not a connecting with the kids moment. And the other students were like, oh my fucking God. He was mostly a nice teacher. But that was
He's charming,
a fucking moment.
lovely, and much better than Christoph. And I can't believe
I wasn't fucking fighting you about this in the first place, for
You said-
shit's sake.
you said Christoph was better looking, and I can't let that stand.
I said that the consensus was not even better looking than Flynn Rider, just the way that he was made. It was funny how different it was. Whereas Flynn Rider is supposed to be a composite of everything that makes a dude dreamy. Christoph, they were trying to make him less cute, and they did exactly the opposite. That was the
Right.
original fucking point of my anecdote. And you were the one
I will
who got
say-
pissed off and defensive immediately because you're insecure about your crush on Flynn Rider when I wasn't challenging it in the first place.
Why would I be insecure
You were looking
about
for a
crush?
fight, and I'm not taking the bait.
Why would I be insecure about a crush on Flynn Rider? I'm going to own that like a badge of honor. That's natural. Anyway, the guy,
The name Marshall, he's mentioned.
the
He's in the stack.
protagonist from Road to El Dorado has that same sort of
There's
complexion.
two pro tags.
Well, yes, but even so,
Which one are you thinking?
blue vest.
Tulio.
Tulio. Yeah, I don't want to get the name.
Dude, my mom, when I'm watching Road to El Dorado, she comes up sometimes and she's like, for a cartoon, Tulio is yummy.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
she
no, what-
walks off.
What I was
The word she uses, my mother, is yummy.
What I was going to
But I'm like, I
say
get it.
is that he has a similar face shape to Flynn Rider, and I totally
Oh,
get it
yeah.
with him. And I think
Hey,
that
and Kristoff is blonde like Miguel.
I was going to say Miguel has a.
I agree,
a different
Wolfie.
face.
Shit, they're the original OT3.
Miguel has a.
They were written, dude. I'm told that they have a few frames in the movie, if you look for it, where like one of them is grabbing the other dude's butt, and it's a legit thing. So we have to look for that when we watch it. Are
Yeah.
you okay?
Miguel also has some similar features to Kristoff in terms of just the different face shape, but of course.
Wolfie, my animator friend was telling me that.
And
Sorry, go on.
And I just think it's interesting that there's that sort of similar, like, what do you call it, preference, one versus the other.
Yeah.
That's all.
Wolfie, I don't remember the butt nuzzling. Could you elaborate? And we'll keep reading here. The name Marshall, he's in this stack.
God, it's been like 10 minutes.
Sorry, it's just whenever gays come up.
Yeah, of course.
A list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man?
Neil Marshall.
I remember the implied BJ's, Wolfie.
There's implied a lot of things. There's that scene where he's like, it's where
Lucky God?
Yeah, Lucky God. Yeah, exactly. I've seen that scene because I've seen a redo of it with Lincoln Zelda, and it's Ganondorf.
Oh my God.
Ganondorf's being like, "Hello."
It's terrible.
It's amazing at the same time though, because it's like, yeah, I'm sure you heard that
Wolfie,
name
that does sound familiar.
2 years ago. There it is.
Oh my God. Show me the picture.
He received the same lousy prosecutor that you got.
The hip! Oh, I gotta watch that movie. What a prosecutor. He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award.
Now I remember, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SO9 case before I did. That's right, he was killed. And the case fell into your hands.
Well, what's his relation to you?
What are you fucking serious?
Oh,
He was my
he
brother.
looks a little worse without the hat.
We have the same last name. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck? Jesus. Oh,
He
he's
was
so
investigating
bronze.
the murders with Damon Gann, the then deputy chief of police. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna solve it. Me too. I'm going to do it. I'm here too. The group of detectives I was part of worked under him.
On the phone. La, 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 la,
We were
la.
desperate to prosecute the killer. Yes.
Ew!
Hello.
Oh my god, it's Hannibal!
I'm a literal serial killer, and I look a
I'm
surprising
Mads
amount.
Mikkelsen.
Yes, I was going to say I look a
Sorry,
surprising
Mads
amount
Mikkelsen
like
is
Mads
not gross,
Mikkelsen.
just this guy.
He does have a Mads Mikkelsen like face, though, doesn't he? That's weird.
Again, clarifying, Mads Mikkelsen's a cutie,
He is.
but this guy is a little bit less
Joe
so.
Dark. I'm going to stand here with my mouth that's too large for my face. My
Jowls!
Brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. This is close I think they ever get to like serial killer investigations. He was arraigned and incarcerated.
I think
The case was finally closed. At least according to public records.
What do you mean?
My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions. There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try and hide it, you can't fool me. I'm not doing anything.
Whoops. Well, at least one thing's for certain. I have to go to the bathroom. Now we know what happened at the police department. The crime.
That was the last day SO9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with his resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal evidence.
Disguising himself as Detective
Right.
Goodman,
What
he
are you
entered
doing?
the evidence
This is
room.
my explanation. You're not involved in this.
I'm sorry, is not named Miles Edgeworth.
I don't think
I
it
didn't
is.
think so.
Are you in the position of prosecutor? Are you?
You're not?
Are
you're
you?
not king of
Right. Did you get an award for it? I don't think so. So shut your
No,
fucking mouth
you're
and sit
beneath
down.
Recall your place.
And Phoenix is just like, yeah, I'm going to keep speaking. Bottom.
Oh yeah, Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Ooh, I'm excited to see it.
This
Wolfie.
mystery has finally been
Imagine
cleared
not
up.
hating your art.
No Mumber. It's weird that you hate what's such
No
good art.
mumber took place.
Your art's so good, and it's weird that you can hate what's so good.
No.
No murder
I'm
took
gonna
place
finish
at
that
the police
picture
department,
eventually.
but,
I'm sorry it
it's
wasn't finished.
Fine.
I sent
I
it to you.
didn't expect to get anything. Well, I did because Wolfie let it slip, but that's irrelevant.
I kind of let it slip too.
I didn't hear it from you. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
The things that
I
happen
think I just
by
have to kill
chance
my
never
darlings
cease
and
to
start from the
amaze.
ground up with the inks.
Maybe, yeah.
The sketch is okay. It's
At
just I left it
exactly
too
the
messy.
same time
Sorry,
as
sorry.
the murder. Why are you saying sorry? Wolfie, you did.
Go on.
You didn't let the specifics slip, but it's clear that something was being made. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, a fake murder was going on at the police department.
Yeah, it's got to be more than just that. Should I start school so soon? I'm excited.
Yeah, I finished school.
/ wanna barf. So yeah, big fucking congratulations! I'm so proud of you. Whoops.
Proud
I'm so
at you.
proud of
You can't be proud
I'm
of
so
me.
fucking
You have to
proud
be.
of you.
I'm proud
Treat
near
my
you.
pride.
I'm proud near you, but not proud of
I'm
you.
proud
That'd
around
be
you.
crazy. That'd be crazy. Why'd I be proud of you?
Well, legit. I'm very happy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Seriously, I'm like, did you know I have a friend? People I meet that's so fucking smart. They
You
have
could
a
have stopped
degree.
that at the
In fact, I
third.
have two and multiple friends like
You
that.
could have stopped that at the third word. Oh wait,
I
therefore,
have a friend.
yeah.
He's a murderer in the point.
Roasted. Which in turn means only one person could have committed this crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky.
No, she's too sexy. Haha. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial.
Okay. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today.
Shit.
Excuse me,
But-
dumbass. You're an idiot. There's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department.
It's
It seems to me. It's simultaneous in England, and you know how Edgeworth speaks.
All right, that's fair.
This boy's
I
got
was
the draw
speaking as
on you,
Miles.
partner.
No,
All
I was
of
speaking
the
as Phoenix.
mysteries
Miles
at the
Jesus Christ, what's happening to me? I'm
have
having a
been
stroke.
resolved, no doubt about
My
it.
wires are crossed.
Our
This is the dumbest
sole
dream. I know I
murder
say that
took
every
place
stream,
at
but
the
it
prosecutor's office. The only suspect is
I wish Lana
Lana
was real
Sky.
so she could be my
And the
girlfriend.
testimony of one Miss Angel Star is completely inconsolable.
Incontestable!
That's like having Kay next to him while he's trying to give a
Inconsolable.
testimony. He's trying to give like a verdict, and Kay's like, "Yeah, so I was just thinking
You
about
think I
this."
can hotwire this car?
He's just like, "God damn it!
Miles!
If
I'm
you
trying to
have a
solve this
response, make it a
mathematical
single
puzzle.
word or less." What's that small
that
trash
puzzle.
child doing next to him?
Wow, Phoenix. He just jizzed.
I rest my case.
Ooh, Miles, so sassy. I do love a good poncho. It seems this trial has reached its fucking conclusion. There's no room for
Fine
doubt.
fucking Lee. He's like checked out completely. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving the alleged murder at the police department.
There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize
I'm the bitch.
that would end up proving Lana guilty. Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant.
Yeah, definitely.
Who could have come back at this immediate? Oh, is it Emma?
Edgeworth is just like
Your Honor!
hand on head, like this always fucking happens.
Wait! Like the whole courtroom is like, ugh,
Of course.
Emma! I was gonna have dinner tonight with Miles. The defense has an objection. A scientific objection. Right? No! Go home!
No, I wanted dinner. I don't care about your
What do you mean,
stupid
right?
sister. Oh dear.
Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guardian? No. Your Honor? Oh, in a sense. Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking is for a minute of your time. Please hear me out.
Sure.
Mr. Edgeworth, please.
Whatever. I don't.
I don't give a shit anymore.
I
It
don't
doesn't
want to
matter
leave
what I
any
want,
loose ends.
what I think.
You want a minute? I'll
You
give
want a
you
minute?
3.
I'll give you 3.
He just like
He's
he
pissed.
sits down and gets like a little saucer with like a scone and tea, and he's like,
he is
"Do
like
whatever
beyond
you
caring.
want."
He's broken.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the life I signed up for.
Yes,
Just have to accept it.
I have to accept it. I
I
guess I'll just have
kind
to
of in
live in
shock.
my sadness.
I mean, finding out the SL9 incident
sad,
referred to the dark
Edgeworth.
killing.
So very sad and alone.
Now
no
that she
one
mentions
here
it,
for me, all alone.
Miles, shut up.
Okay.
We'll see each other
Of
later.
course, no one wants
I love
to talk to me.
He like does a little heart across the courtroom.
I could never
the
be
names
enough
of both
for that
Sky
man.
sisters were in that
I'm
file.
just broken.
Uh-oh, I'm getting Bloody Mary reflux.
He doesn't.
Miles, get over
he
yourself. You
deserves
know
better.
I'll make time to blow
He
you.
deserves better. He's just sadly sipping tea, like.
How could this happen to me? But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint.
You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker?
But no fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again. So you find something? No. What? Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. And I'm just an attorney!
You think this is
Fuck.
easy?
But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them... Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
Phoenix is like, shut
If
up,
we're not
Edgeworth!
laughing, we're crying. Me? Oh boy. Emma's a cute coil. Time's up,
She's the
right? With
best.
regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain?
It appears the defense is troubled by other blood, by the other blood mark. Then it just gave up. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? I remember what it is. Oh shit!
Right.
I do,
I'm sorry I can't be of more use, but still.
because you kept pointing it out and being like, the whole time.
Me?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Pointing what out?
We'll see in a minute.
The secondary fingerprints?
You'll see in a minute.
Okay. If you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be... Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, Your Honor. If ever I've needed to concentrate, it's now!
You're wrong with the footprints.
Could be something missing.
I object.
You do it. Yeah.
It's actually something you brought up like last episode.
This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction.
The only thing that seems clear is that you're grasping, Mr. Wright. Use your abilities to grasp elsewhere.
You were staring pretty intently at those floor plans. No, Wolfie, but I've been thinking about that. Tell me, is there a problem with them?
It's an interesting
Yes,
theory,
this is
Wolfie.
strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing.
Missing? Means something hasn't been drawn on there.
Yeah. Yes. Something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Let us pray the defense is simply trying to buy time.
We would be,
Very well,
wouldn't we?
Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's got to be something I can use. The question is, which item can prove something is missing in the floor plans?
Blue Badger. The one that you brought up a while ago. What about that piece of plywood?
The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof,
Scarer of
featured
children.
in my nightmares.
Yeah. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Please look at the floor
Get
plans
a
of the
line.
crime scene. The Blue Badger is
It
not
kills me
here.
every time. Get a line.
I'm glad that got you.
Yeah, it was so
I didn't
good
think it
at
was
the
that
time.
funny.
I thought it was hilarious. It's just because he had a real fucking gun.
Will be. I know. What were you thinking was different when I was like, oh, his sash is on backwards or whatever?
Oh, that was the mirror
Yeah.
badger. So
So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well...
oh my god.
Well, what?
Ah, fuck.
That's right, Miles. So
No,
long as the Blue
I'm a
Badger is
top. I
dancing
swear
here,
I'm a top.
it would be impossible to place a handprint at the spot on the locker.
What? Oh my god. There's a blue badger. It looks so creepy. Why would anyone ever like that?
So that means... just exactly what does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? The traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me! I didn't put it there! Mr. Wright.
Emma, how did you get here?
Pull yourself together.
How did you get here? You're on the witness stand.
Shit. Emma, fuck.
She just fucking
that afternoon.
crawled past him.
Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in? Just one moment. I will not allow that French balderdash in my courtroom.
Do you know what
May
either
sound
of those
far-fetched,
words
Your
mean,
Honor.
Judge?
But that happens to be my favorite Pokemon. But it's the only possible explanation.
He's overrated.
He's got a leak!
On February 21st, the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once but twice.
Yeah, I can keep going.
Wow! Wait, that was you. One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time... I'm surprised that meme originated with Bleach. I know the Polka existed before then, but there's a meme version which is gibberish, and it is of Bleach. I guess I thought it was before then, but it wasn't. The end. I used to watch Bleach. It's not very good, but it's like it was one of Baby's first animes. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been. Wait, it had to have been? It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered!
Right, that's stupid.
Ooh, cornered music!
I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
Accept me!
No,
the murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake.
I can't hurt you like that. I can't do it. I can't hurt you like that.
However,
this is such a
that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. The game.
So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show me the evidence that proves when it occurred.
When did the first evidence?
Evidence.
To summarize, the defense claims that Friday, Officer Meekum was being Project Monster, who was posing as Detective Goodman.
God, it's so
Other incident took place in that evidence room. That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves this. Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident occur? Was Mr. Edgeworth set? Proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place.
Oh my
There's
god.
only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Oh my god.
Now then, will the defense please present its evidence?
Your brother got some
blah,
evidence.
Blah, blah, what shows it?
It's the ID
What
thing.
was the question?
ID. It's the ID record.
Yeah.
Because it shows who went in and out. So it's the only thing that can be
That's
relevant.
right, I knew that.
Yeah.
If the crime
I'm
took
sure
place
you did.
inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card? Oh, the ID
Ooh.
card record.
Yes, ID
so
card.
fancy.
Mm-mm.
Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at... Let's see here, 4:50 p.m. Who's talking? If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Oh! Ah! Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done?
I never would have figured you the nerve, boy. Oh, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. All of you, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay.
Francisco's like giving him strength from Germany. Like,
It doesn't take
tell
a
them to shut the fuck
a
up.
lot of thought.
No one shuts up on camera.
Yes. To figure out it couldn't have been
Give
me.
me strength.
Nope, I ain't getting it. Just
Oh
love the
my
idea
God.
that he
You know
totally
what I think he
loses
would
it
sound
and
like?
shouts.
I think he would sound like the fired and I miss guy. That's
bit,
what I
yeah.
keep picturing his voice as.
not down my mind.
I'm afraid I don't understand either.
It's clear from the luminol test that the blood.
Play a
was there.
Nancy Drew game!
We could, if I could find one.
We should play the
However,
Royal Tower.
when
That was the one I
second crime
had.
took place,
I'm
both
writing that
Officer
down.
Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood.
That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I was writing Royal Tower, that's right.
Okay. I would have.
Sorry,
had
I didn't
just
type
said
it very
that
well.
It's too bad the victim carry body away. Don't worry, it's fine. And clean up the
Nancy
blood.
Drew Royal Tower.
Let's play some Nancy Drew. I'd love to though. That'd be great.
Yeah!
And clean up the
Royal
blood.
Tower is great.
Unfortunately, that physically, that's physically impossible. To you.
It.
I sucked Bloody Mary into my epiglottis and it burns.
You
That would
silly-
mean
You silly sausage.
Royal Tower is a really fun one.
I believe you. I'm sure they're all fun enough.
I'm gonna try to remember the funny things I used to do with my best friend
Right.
in grade school. That was so great.
Let's look at the chart again.
Let's look at the chart.
Yeah. Look at the chart.
There's only one other card number remaining. 77777777777.
You can read that one.
77777.
Talk about a lucky number.
But wait, that doesn't make sense. Just how could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room?
Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777.
Mr. Edgeworth, what the fuck? Look into this ASAP.
That bloody Mealy.
Find
out whose ID number
is 77777777777.
Oh, you're such a better judge.
I'm not. You're great. That's
you!
7 too
Sorry.
many, Your Honor. I was literally saying it. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card, at least at present.
What?
It's some bullshit. Explain yourself, son. The ID number 777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher, someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's personal identity. You know, fucking bullshit.
But that's ridiculous. Just how?
I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright.
Ooh!
There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
An official charge filed against an executive is accepted.
An official charge.
You're all alike, aren't you?
Oh damn,
With
he's
your
so disaffected
cover-ups
and mad at the
and your
world.
forgeries.
He just needs a
That's how the
feminine touch from
prosecutor's
someone who
office
understands
operates.
him.
Ugh, God, get away from me.
Hey! I'm
just kidding.
cute.
I'm screwing with you, don't worry.
I'm desirable.
Sure. No, you are.
I have a
meant
booty.
that.
Booties
you
are popular right
You are
now.
absolutely. You're a very pretty person, Dempy.
No, shut up! I didn't think you would say it.
It's true.
Oh no!
I take pride in my
Read your
work,
line.
Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself.
Thank you.
I remember when you showed me that picture of
Thank
you and
you
your
so
friend, and you were like, "Don't look at this fucking bitch who looks awful."
Well,
And
you shouldn't.
You looked great. It was like,
Did I show you the one where one of my eyes was way more squinted than the other one?
oh god, wow, what a fucking thing.
It was hilarious.
Who cares?
No!
Slander is it? Okay. Let me ask a question. You just melt from compliments. Yes.
It's different when they're turned
No.
on me.
Not to you, to her. That's how it is for me too. The defendant's sitting over there. You're
Well,
a
you're
little
just naturally
executive.
cute. Like you should expect it by now. Lana. La.
Shut
Anyway.
up. Stop it. I've put in a lot
Hey.
of work to do it.
Don't.
Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder.
Don't be stupid.
Of course, we've looked up her
Good thing you're
ID number,
cute.
and it's not seven. Stop it. Don't play me for. I'll do it back. I will. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know
Good
is
thing
one
I have
thing
my
about
looks
the
because my
incident.
personality isn't gonna work.
Your personality is
Yeah, so
great
mine
too,
isn't.
but to be fair, we
Well,
have basically the
bitch.
same personality. So
It's true.
like, we're both gremlins. Answer me this, Chief
We're
Prosecutor.
goblin.
In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Catch.
Mm.
Also, this is
Hey, baby.
she just awkwardly moves past. Like, I need to get on the stand now. Okay, I'll get off the stand.
I'll
Do
give
you
Lana
need
a
the witness
kiss.
to repeat the question, Chief Prosecutor?
I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh,
2 years ago,
Oh,
I was in
got good
charge of the
hearing.
prosecution for the trial. At the time, we
occasionally we felt the powerlessness of the law.
law.
We love having you there, Wolfie. At
Yeah.
least I did. I'm so glad I know the both of you because you're wonderful people and make my life
Oh,
better.
my bra hurts so much. Sorry,
Oh, well,
it's really digging into my
What?
chest.
we'll just ignore what I said.
It is very nice what you said.
Thanks.
If you need
Fuck!
if you need validation for saying a nice thing, there you go.
Thank you for giving that to me. I don't say nice things unless people are there to make me feel like a good person for doing it. I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the one being suppressed by the... we were the ones...
Wow.
Defendant, just what are you saying?
I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the whiskey's really getting to me? All the evidence in court.
What?
Can you look me
Whiskey, did you
and
say?
investigate it? Yeah, in that crime, in the eye, and say you did.
Chief Prosecutor, you didn't. I don't have to, Officer Marshall.
What? Why wouldn't you answer him?
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to
Oh,
in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
Samba.
Make you feel better, lady.
Profile shot.
I was gonna say. I was like, damn, Lana.
Damn, Lana. You got some
Hi.
big old bitties.
Shut up, you ruined it.
What a gross
if
way to
it involved-
describe.
Forging evidence.
Dun dun dun. She did it. She did it. Well, the forging evidence. See, that's what I'm talking about. No. No! Oh, I love how they
Ooh,
make
hey,
it louder.
Lana.
I love how they make it
Lana.
louder, like,
Yeah.
instead of like this. Lana's remarks caused a stir. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled.
They started eating us.
The trial would have to wait until the following day. To be continued.
Ooh,
Next
I
time.
guess we better call it here.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like
Damn.
4 hours nearly.
Shit. Sorry, I went on like 80 tangents
You
today.
certainly did. I love it when you go on tangents.
All I do is ruin things.
No, that's like half the fun. That's
It
half
is
the
half
fun.
the fun.
Half the fun. Oh, it's half the fun. Oh my god.
Hey, but half the fun.
I'm going to go to university in Manchester. I was making fun of like a posh Englishman who's going to a sort of middling university.
To
'cause
Manchester.
They don't, yes, Manchester specifically, because they don't really care about like the money that they're being given, but they just want I'm explaining it too much. Anyway, end of the stream. There we go. That was awesome. One to two more episodes, and we'll be done with this case and move on to the Francisca one. But this case now is heating up. Obviously, we got through the awful Meeking stuff and the fun and Marshall stuff, and Debbie's singing. So
I'm Daft Punking.
there we are, everyone. We'll see you all next time on this lovely streams.
I might be in school the next time we stream. What the age?
Yeah, I might be out. Probably not yet.
Pray, dog.
There we go.
Cycles and shit.
We.
Bye bye.